Hey, welcome to GM Balo channel. We are playing some Dungeons and Dragons off the Menagerie Coast. We have today our pirates who are formerly of the Revelry and maybe will be soon once again, depending how things go. Hard to say, but they are back from their interplanar dimensional worldly travels and have found themselves back and seated into
On
wild
screen.
mounts and everything going on. So, you're listening to Welcome to Daldore. You can find the links in the description to download and/or stream, and you can go ahead and help out with channel points, spending them to give our peeps some advantage or treasure boosts, however you want to do that. And last time, we had some planning sessions in Nicodranas itself and met some new allies. And they can count on their hand 2 adventuring crews now that seem to be aligned of fairly capable individuals that are ready to assist in the siege of Darktow. So, we will get started. Now, all of you have been able to find lodgings at an establishment by the name of the Vogue Rogue. It is a interesting, almost tourist attraction with dulled blades, weapons, and various things you would use to quickly kill somebody, as well as supposedly inert poisons. On the walls, and it's just kind of become one of those kitschy places. Again, walls covered with all types of stuff, but you're able to find rooms here for 5 silver a room. They have 4 total available, so however you want to figure that out is up to you. And I know you wanted to get your rest, but anything before we process that?
Wait, Azok, Mars, and Marlboro were charging us to stay at their place? Why
Oh,
didn't
that's
we-
right. I forgot you went to the you went to the other thing. I thought you went to the other deal. My bad. You're at the mansion. You're good to go. So, in that you found rooms with simple beds. Totally wrong place. Though on the walls, it is like the lap of luxury. There's still busts and oil paintings. And they say something about the previous owner. But the rooms themselves are very sparse. This thing made from a mansion that had libraries and sitting rooms and all types of things to just place with a lot of beds, a lot of space to sleep, and a lot of people to feed.
At the risk of sounding totally bougie, any particular trend or obvious theme to the paintings in this weird freaking place? It's not all like lions and tigers and bears, right?
No. Generally speaking, it seems to be many portraits, and they're dated, and it seems like would be a mixture of the Council of Nicodranus along with the Marquis.
Interesting. So, like, almost like trying to like
ages.
impress the local. What's the word? It's not revelry. Damn it. The local nobility. Like, is this like a show? Like, trying to impress somebody, or?
It's possible that whoever was here, at least at one point, probably love or impressive, probably also just to demonstrate their love of the history of the place. It goes back to the founding of Nicodranus, to the different marquis, ending with the current one, which is Marquis Zafi Uladan.
Zafi Uladan.
And he is proudly and prominently displayed here.
Does it feel like these folks are trying to like flaunt their wealth, or like just inherited this, or like we're kind of at the mercy of the locals? So
It seemed like very flaunty, and as they said, this is the ones you met, Azak and Marlborough. This house was just like it when they got it, basically.
So they just haven't redecorated.
Correct.
Okay.
Or they really like the approach. I don't know. Either way.
Would Jajal be able to run around and try to find every like water closet, bathroom, whatever the case might be, in the building? Because he's gonna have to stop at every single one.
Yeah, you gotta make your mark. I feel it.
Yeah, like I want to make sure, like I scour every room to find each one.
Scour meaning clean or desecrate?
Oh no, I mean, I at least have to visit each one. You might not have to go that much.
Yep.
Is
There are
there-
a total of 5 bathrooms here.
5? Good to know.
Is there a pile of sand in the front yard or no?
I do have some shame.
Hmm.
Any rituals, any spells, anything before we conk out?
Mm. Nope, I don't have it. So otherwise, I would have.
Did Cass stay behind, by the way?
I mean, she was with me originally when we popped over, so I assume she's in the
Okay.
same room or
Yeah.
Okay.
similar.
Yeah, she just come over and was with you for the most part, gathering a few supplies here at Nicodranus, but for the most part here. So if you're ready, you can go ahead and log your long rest.
Sweet.
Alright, time to move some spells.
Hopefully, I don't open another box that kills me.
Please
I
don't.
mean, how often does your dad leave you a nice spicy trap? It's uncommon, right? I hope. Question mark.
It was my first, so
But, well,
first spicy trap from my father.
I mean,
Damn.
Jajal volunteered, but, you know.
Yeah, it didn't work out really well.
You were a little upset with the previous encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Cat versus Locke. Who wins?
So make sure you roll your charges there, Jajal.
Oh yeah, what is it again? D6.
D6. Well, it's a D3, but D6 divided by 2, minimum 1.
So I rolled a 2. That means 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we only got one chance.
At
Going back to that. Well, no, not. I mean, we do have the seed if we need it.
So, yeah.
Well, you
This
have
is,
a flower for the ship, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we only need the one charge.
I mean, it's technically home too, so it's like
You should be uber familiar with it.
undoubtedly so.
Irony. So is this a bed and breakfast joint? Do we get like a foot massage or like a cup of coffee on the way out the door or what?
When you wake up, there is there's food that has been made by one of the residents. Sarai made breakfast for everybody.
Was it branded with Wizard of the Roast?
They do have they have coffee. Whether it's the brand from Wizard of the Roast, you're not entirely sure. But it is a mixture of fruit, a little bit of roasted meat, and bread.
I could get used to this.
Simon says through a huge mouthful of meat and bread, Thola's is better.
Be polite. Be polite.
Oh,
Also, we can make cake later.
thank you there. I appreciate it, Simon.
I mean, Simon has still ate a ridiculous amount of food, and like I said, he said it through a large mouthful of food. But you know,
All right. We have 2 inspirations in chat from Misbehave, so whoever needs those.
So, shall we? Our plan is to head to the reef, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, pop back to the ship first, probably, and make all preparations. Shouldn't take very long. Head out. We've got the silly admiral's blessing to wander as we like, and then go check out the reef and see what the pirates, vampires, the combination of the two are up to at this point, and sort of scout a little bit. Unless anyone's opposed. Like, I'm not trying to be the dictator here.
Of course not.
I imagine Cal kind of wants to try out his new toys, but, professional habit.
Shall I ask questions to prepare ourselves? Maybe if we're an ambush to expect, how many ships maybe, or a number of ships?
You'd ask of Darktoe?
No,
The idea?
the godly works.
Oh, hell, that would be super helpful because my sources are way less reliable.
What questions shall I ask?
Then I assume ambush. The nature of the forces we're going against would be amazing. We already know they have anti-plant ship harpoons, question mark. Yeah, some sense of whether or not we're going into an obvious trap would be useful. I don't know. You're clever.
Fair enough. Before I start, Caldrum, is there anything you would like to know or talk?
Which version of questions are you asking?
I'm going to commune with the gods.
And those are yes, no.
Yes.
I suppose asking if my family's still alive after our last sending check-in, since this one won't be interrupted by Dark Toe agents.
I could do that. And add it
I guess alive and well.
All right. Well, they may be alive, but they may not be well. Well, in your eyes, at least. But, all right. I will ask 2 questions about the reef and 1 about your family. All right. And out of character, what was that? What was the reef called? It was called what? What was it?
The Mother's. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll tell you. Mother's Sigh Reef, north of the Twinward Isles.
No side of the reef. Okay. All right. I start my commune ritual for the day probably right after I finish breakfast, and if they're or whatever food they have there, eating. And I will ask: Is there a ambush expecting us at Motherside Reef? Shall we? Will this only be living humanoid resistance on Motherside Reef? And is Caldrum's family alive and well in Darktoe?
Okay. She lay raven feathers down in the ritual. A wind picks up and lightly blows them around. And as you ask if there's an ambush at Motherside Reef, the the feathers brush against your face lightly, almost caressing, indicating that all is safe, or you're not expected.
Unexpected, yeah. Okay.
And then your other one was,
It
it was all humanoid.
Like, yeah, living humanoid resistance.
Say again, the feathers are soft. Continue to swirl, giving an idea of, this must be all humanoid. Or living humanoid.
Right. And the last one, which I'm the most worrisome for, is Caldrum's family alive and well in Darktoe.
And with this, you just hear a whisper. It says, alive. Well, is a matter of opinion.
I look to Caldrum. I was correct in my thinking. They are alive, but well is
Perspective.
comes in different, yes. But it looks like we are not expected at Mother Side Reef, so we should be able to get a good jump on the living humanoids that are going to be resistant there. We shouldn't expect any vampires or any otherworldly beings.
Until as you kind of come out of this and talk, you see hanging on the branch of a dead tree a raven that seems to be looking in on all of you.
I'll give a smile, maybe like toss like some breakfast ham or sausage over there that way, and a shiny trinket.
It grabs it, flies up.
I name him Matthew. And so, shall we make the most of our day and head over back to the ship?
Thola, how much supplies do you have for your alchemy works?
Well, I have herbs and different things I grow on the ship, but I'm sure there's many other things that I can acquire.
Do you have enough to make 2 flasks of alchemist's fire? I'm going to try to assemble the weapon on our way to Darktoe.
I should be able to.
I figure I don't mind cleaning it out every once in a while. I'm not going to go looking for some elusive oil.
Yes, that is no problem. I will do what I can. It will take me about almost a full day to do both, but if you give me 8 hours, I should be able to at least get one done.
It's going to take me a couple weeks to put this thing together, so...
No problem. And also, I know that we did this a while back while we were in the space realm, but I remember the last thing I was cooking up was that I think it was a superior or potion of healing or something like that. Matt, did I end up making that?
Um.
So I did the check.
Yeah. You were able to get that.
Okay. Oh my gosh, am I still one spell down? I haven't prepared all 16 spells.
Wow, that's impressive.
All right, then. What I do have in my notes is Tonk was curious about using the compass here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's right.
That is right. In the morning, I would have gone over to Jajal and asked to use the compass, because at this point, I'm still worried about Bingles and what's going on and what she's hiding and what has her so worried. So I just idly asked Jajal to pull out the compass, see if the compass says anything.
Pull it out, flip it open. What's it do?
It's currently pointing to the northeast.
Do we?
It had been pointing out to the west, right?
I think was it west?
It was.
Oh, okay.
And you've traveled further east, and now it's pointing to the northeast.
Okay.
Should we take a little detour before we go?
Hold on. If it was pointing west and we traveled east and it's pointing northeast, this is on the other side of the frickin' planet from us.
No, not necessarily.
Unless it's
we
pointing
just
to
pass-
a new thing.
It could travel.
Because we use it at
Northeast
Port Zoom.
Uranus
Right?
is the Karaska jungle, so it might be something in there, or it might just be something closer, and it pinged a new thing.
I mean, I'm
All
down
right.
for a walk. We can all walk.
Let's go for a walk.
Okay. Take a walk. Take a walk.
Yeah, we'll head outside and just.
I mean,
follow the
we'll not
compass
go
for a
all the way into the jungle if it takes us to the edge of the city, right? But like, this is weird behavior. Let's go for a walk.
Right.
Who's all going on this?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm kind of assuming everybody's going.
I feel like we'd just be like, I would be walking with the compass out, and then Tonk would be behind me, and then everyone's like, "What are you doing?"
I'd give like a Mal the heads up. Hey, compass is doing funny things. We're gonna go take a look, and then he'd be like, "No, we should all go."
So you begin traveling through Nicodranus, and as you get about 100 feet through the city, the course sort of changes as though you're taking streets, and you realize you might have passed something. You find the closest street, find the connecting street, and it's slowly you finally circle a building a little bit, and as you circle it, the needle consistently changes around it, always pointing to the building.
I'm gonna pull out Convergence and look through the site to try to see what is hindering our view, or what magics is potentially hiding this place.
No,
If it's-
nothing is hiding the building, right? Like we have walked
But-
around the building,
Oh.
and
But True Sight also would be super useful here. So if I misunderstand the scope, update me. I'm pretty sure that's pretty freaking cool.
So you get through the site. So True Sight, that doesn't. Okay, so True Sight, it looks pretty much the same. It looks the same.
I'm not seeing anything hiding.
So this is the spot.
I'll just walk over and knock on the door.
Always the obvious one.
Okay.
I'll have
Tung, tung, tung.
I'll have like the black or the blue rose like ready to, I guess, show
Mhm.
just in case.
You knock, and it's not a very obvious answer. And you look on the door, and there is a carved-in rose on the door itself. It's been etched within.
Oh, sorry.
Something you want to do?
I was gonna try to put up the rose to the etching.
Does the rose thing match? Is it the same shape?
Not precisely. They're both of a rose, but different artistic licenses. You put it up, touches, no reaction.
There's somebody
Should-
in there watching us, laughing at us, not
Should
knowing what
we
to do.
shout, or like, is there a secret handshake, or like, do we need to like leave a coin under our tongues and sleep for the night? What is this insanity?
Was thinking
Put the compass up to it.
Okay.
Comes up, touches it. Doesn't. Still looks glowing softly.
Hmm.
Simon's just gonna try to open the door.
The door opens and a bunch of music comes in as you see this raucous tavern. And people,
Oh my God.
people are talking, having conversations. There are. It seems that there are sections where people sit here that are covered by. Basically, there's like this just wooden shelving of boxes that sort of are present, and there's like a single item placed on different shelves here, very neatly, seemingly purposefully. There's people ordering at the bar. There seems to be rooms up some stairs, and no one really takes too much notice of you, other than, you know, just as people who are trying to get in. As you are trying to get in, they kind of move out of your way. It seems they're aware, but just not particularly interested.
is there
Tell me.
Guys, I figured it out. You have to turn it this way.
You did. You totally did.
that was a great job there, Simon. Does there seem to be anyone that is maybe bussing tables, waitressing, anyone that looks like they're running this place?
There's definitely some people behind the bar, and there's 3 different males running back and forth. One looks like there's a strange plant growth on their side of their face. Another looks kind of like a really skinny halfling, moving back and forth, trying to help. And there's a drow, purple skin, again male, very fine suit, just inquiring about each one, and just kind of busting tables, and there's just general chit chat.
I kind of want to catch the plant person's attention. Excuse me, are you the proprietor of this place?
No, I am not currently. What do you? Can I help you though? I can help you with anything you need.
Well, we're hoping to make friends of the ones who run this place, hopefully. And while it's in my like the haversack, I like slowly show the rose, but not like taking it out.
Nods. And they it's sort of strange. They motion in front of them, and they kind of sit down. As they do, a chair is underneath them, and where there was no space for a table, there is now a empty table.
Like it
And-
mechanically came out, or kind of like
No.
poof.
It just kind of like it like folded out of the center of the space between 2 tables that was like a foot, and almost pushed the room in different directions to fit itself. And it seems like, perspectively, the edges of the room, the tables got smaller, the people did. It was just a strange. Say,
Almost like being at that like the time wizard's place, like how like time shifted in that.
yeah.
Okay. And these are my friends. My name is Tola.
Thola. My name is. I am Thola of. Sorry, I am Insig of the Grigori.
Tola of Darktow.
Thola
but-
of Darktow.
Maybe not so wanted there anymore.
Thola of the Darktow. And looks to all of you and all of you.
Kildrum Sithrith of Port Zune, and now the Wild Bloom.
The Wild Bloom. He smiles a bit. I've heard of her. You are her crew.
We are.
Pleasure to meet you.
What are some things that you have heard?
That's not exactly how everything works. But please, can we continue with introductions?
Mallory, last of the Val Savages.
Indeed.
Simon. Onua.
And where are you from?
I don't know.
Indeed. And they do wait.
Tonk, Eldom, Warren, Eigel, Funken, Boynot, Gimbal, Sprocket, formerly of the Thicket. For some reason, the name of the thicket just spaced my head, but
Velvin.
the Velvin Thicket, now of the Wild Bloom.
Interesting. Only a home to some, I see. Smiles a little bit.
Well met. My name is Jajal Finn, first mate of the Wild Bloom. It's a pleasure.
Indeed. Is your captain here?
I just kind of glance over.
This is your captain. This.
Oh,
yeah.
perfect.
Sorry. Disappointing, I know, but here we are.
I suppose. Captain, good to meet you. Now, exactly what brings you to our tavern?
I mean, the rose for starters. I thought it was just a business card, but I was so wrong.
It was Tonk's idea.
It's so browsing.
Well, that, and at least I heard and recall that you guys have interest in ones who may be touched positively by fate.
You're not wrong.
How does
what desires do you have right now?
Well, I think the first thing on our list is to acquire enough allies to take back Darkto and give it to the people. The ones that really matter, not the ones who seek power. And
In regards to
Matt?
Darko,
oh,
Matt, do
Yeah?
the pathways feel funny?
Oh, okay.
What?
hashtag Planeswalker things.
Yes. No, I know what is asking. There seems to be no roadways here.
Okay, so fundamentally, I'm probably not on Exandria, is what you're telling me.
That would be a fair assumption based on your expertise.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure, because as we're talking about things, we're talking about like to this person as if he knows where any of these places are.
It
He
just
knows
felt
of
so
us.
aggressive
I
when you
know.
said that.
Matt. I'm just like, whoa. Did he like?
I didn't
you
mean to
order
sound
medium
that.
rare?
Sorry, I
Did
didn't.
he
I
well
didn't mean to
done?
sound quite like that. It was like that. Like, wait, hold on. Sorry,
Flash
I've got a thing
genius.
for this. I've got a thing for this. I know this.
sorry, didn't mean
Very
to.
good. You make sure that steak comes
There is a
back medium
problem on Exandria that is causing distress to those we care about. The Blue Rose has come under recommendation for when you need assistance that is beyond the scope of what most would call normal.
Indeed. And this is a... Tell me the nature of this conflict.
There is a wizard who controls the area around a throne. I don't know if he knows it, but the throne is made for an ascension ritual. It is built to be a conduit to the gods. He is scheming, he is working, he's summoned shadows and corrupted areas. And this is causing problems. I don't know the full scope of them, but it is enough that one of the strongest people I know is scared.
They stop a person going by and just grab them by the elbow a little bit, pull them down, and they say quietly, but you can hear them. It's not like they're trying to totally obscure themselves. Please get me the Book of Wildmount. And
Oh, Morpheus. Jesus.
Gangia. And as you keep talking, the book's kind of brought out. They begin like kind of looking some things up, and yes.
Azrael is his name.
Indeed. Yes. Oh dear. It seems we have interfered in this once before.
You?
Yes. Unsuccessfully.
Wait, so is that like the naughty and nice list for like Christmas or something? Or wait, no, what's that called? A Beltane? No, what's the winter festival?
Winter's Crest.
There we go.
No, just there was a issue we attempted to rectify in regards to this, and the team we sent was unsuccessful. But you desire more interference in this matter?
Assistance, at least. Information at a minimum. If
We
you
may
all
be
have,
able to.
if you all have done what you can, I certainly wouldn't ask you to risk another team.
No,
But
I think
information would certainly be.
how can I say this? We attempt to keep things moving smoothly. cleaning up after idiots, you could say.
Oh, is that how you know us?
Just smiles. And there was a error. One could say some idiocy. But the idiots in question murdered our team.
Oh.
And the time for that to be corrected had passed. So we did not send another team because things had progressed too far for us to correct ourselves by the time we knew what had happened. So, and they're kind of reading this as though they don't have personal knowledge, but they are kind of reading notes and like logs. So we would be willing to help in the matter of these deadlands if you had some specific need. You could consider that specific need. Since we already have deemed this an aberration.
Yes. I kind of look around and, kind of in a whispering tone. It's not that they can't hear me, but how to be sure this is what we want them to help us out with. Or should we press about the Dark Toe issue?
We haven't spoken of Azrael since I brought it up in the crystal that I still have. What makes you think that that's the most pressing issue, Tonk?
You saw Bingles. You saw how scared she was of what was coming. And she said that what she was dealing with was the ramifications of our actions. That we were there for the fight that we had, but we weren't there for the rest of the consequences. I can only assume that what has Bingles scared is Azrael.
I hadn't thought of that. Didn't put those things together. I'm sorry.
And if something can terrify Bingles, I don't want to see it myself.
Nor would I.
Also, if it is something that we caused, I personally almost feel responsible that we shall take care of it ourselves. But-
She indicated that we had our own battle in Dark Toe, and that was our concern. I was hoping that we could get some help here in the meantime until we can come back, until we can deal with it on our own. Something to help Bingles.
A very normal thing for you to spearhead. I do not fault you for this. I think it is a good thing to do. Whether it's the right thing, I'm not sure.
But yes, our fight in Dark Toe is looming, and we could use all the assistance we can get. I feel wrong about leaving her to herself as much as she has offered us in the past.
It might be good to see how everyone else feels about the matter, since this is the first time we are bringing it up. What say you, crew?
I mean,
We
I would
have
think
two
that dude's
ships.
ass anyway.
Already agreeing to help us. If this group can alleviate some of the pressures on Bingles, I'm not opposed to it.
You have a lot of trust in these other folk, but
I'll
I think they have great intentions.
I'll turn to the gentleman that's sitting there. You agreed with me when I said that if something scared Bingles, it should scare me as well. Do you know of Bingles?
The entire room giggles.
Not the entire room.
I go, shush.
Tonk completely not surprised. Like, I asked this more as just like a courtesy confirmation than a like.
Yes, we're aware. I am aware of Bingles.
I don't know the details of what she needs help with, but if you could contact her, if you could, I don't know if that's within the scope and domain of what you do, but
It's a bit complicated. She's adjacent these days, but generally it is not. She's not officially part of the Order anymore, and we are not to. She may not receive our help, like you're asking. Though she is very helpful to us still and serves us. And she knows. But, like I said, if there is a specific thing, we may consider it.
Yeah, that sounds like it's almost like you can't intentionally help her. I mean, if you accidentally help her, that's not against the rules, right?
Just smiles at you.
all right. I don't know the details of this at the moment, but I'm assuming.
And I would, except I feel it's more of her business than what I should share.
All right. We will likely be back then. If we have a more specific task we could use your help with.
Indeed. My apologies. You seem to know how to find us.
Out of character. Am I forgetting anything? Has Bingles even hinted at what? I can't think of anything like actually concrete she told us about when we were there.
Not that would mention them specifically. I think we might have mentioned them to her, but she kind of like.
Well,
Like,
not
no.
them, but in regards to, is there a task that or a particular problem point that she communicated that we might be able to ask them to help with? Because
She
coming
didn't
to
really.
mind. Okay.
No, she didn't really. I wasn't fishing for something. Just they are trying to be, just that person's being specific in how they work here.
Sure. All right. Then yeah. I'll.
And I will say, we have heard of the Wild Bloom, and we would be interested in having even membership talks if your gaze moves beyond your world.
How do you all feel about Kraken?
I mean, they are a creature like many others.
I wonder if they're tasty.
They're definitely tasty.
A piece of Redis, shard of metal from the moon, caused a vast explosion of growth down near Inkclaw Reef and beyond. It's not really something that we can deal with now, nor do we truly know how to go about taking care of that many creatures underwater.
You could, in fact, say that we were idiots and made a mess.
But that's an opportunity to get a lot of really good food. Like, a lot.
I am walking the line here, but you may find yourself dealing with your idiocy sooner than you think.
Yeah, well.
Yay.
That's not ominous at all.
Hey, yo, commune, we gonna fight Krakens in the next 3 sessions.
25% chance of it not working.
Commune, are we gonna fight Krakens this session?
Bust out the augury. Switch it up.
Look. The Raven Queen said living humanoids only.
Right. For that part.
For that particular part of ocean.
Wait till we try to get to Dark Toe. Anyways.
Did
Alright,
we warn any of the other crews about
see.
them?
What I do have a request here. So if you like, I can send a petal alongside you. They will find you. They're out on business currently.
Sure, and what does this membership entail?
Well, ultimately, we exist to... Occasionally, people do things without thinking of the consequences. Throughout everywhere that exists.
I try not to, but just for a moment, I look over at Jajal.
And often when they bear the consequences of such, we allow that to happen. It teaches them things. But when it would be for the innocents, those who have done nothing, we try to clean up the mess. And often that mess can be quite deadly for entire planes. We take care of it.
Seems reasonable.
But with it is it's not a lifetime membership necessarily, but while you are members, while anyone is members here, they are forbidden from interfering with the natural course of their world or any other.
All right. Philosophy question. How do you know what's in the natural course of a world? That seems super confusing.
It is. Political battles, wars. One where there is already heroes that have risen up to fight it.
So if none prove worthy, you send yours?
Again, typically, if the supposed worthy ones have created a really bad mess.
So it's got to get bad enough before you get involved.
At times. I will say there is a bigger process than this, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can.
I'm not sure I could do that. I don't know that it's possible for me to not interfere with the natural development of Kea.
Indeed. And that is where we are. And again, there are those who will serve for a period of time and resign.
Such as Bingles.
Being,
Oh.
Finish that thought. Finish that thought.
Miss Bingles had violated just about all the rules, actually. Ultimately, she used what she learned here and our resources to affect her own plane, her own world.
Now, could I get some insight? I just want to get a little vibe check. Does he feel any resentment towards Bingles, or this is just it is what it is type? Because he seems very like matter of factly and doesn't really like
given the way he smiled when Jajal says you can't intentionally help her, but if you accidentally help her, that's okay.
Right.
The way he smiled makes me feel like this is a technicality and he has to play by the rules,
right?
Sort of thing.
In like a moment, you feel like he feels more pity for her than anything.
Okay. Gotcha.
And you can surmise that they probably were friends at some point, right. or would be if they could interact.
Well, sir, thank you for the information that you've provided. I'm sure we will see you again. As we of course walked in through a door.
Yes.
How many doors are there on Exandria?
You'll find out, I'm sure, if you found one. And like I said, there's a petal here that will be detached from us for a period of time by their request to aid you.
Now, what are your other two friends' names? The Slim Elf and the Drow?
You may talk to them if you wish. So, let me be clear. There are many worlds beyond Exandria. Though if you're the Wide Bloom, you understand this already. And as you are not members, we need to be very careful about what information you glean that could corrupt this one. The rules.
Okay, baby, detect thoughts. No, I'm just kidding. I'm good. All right. Well, I'll look at the. Thank you for your time. It was appreciated. And I'll look back at the crew. Do we want to familiarize ourselves with the others, or shall we be on our way?
I have the impression that when it comes to be the right time, we'll be quite familiar.
I'm sure we will.
Tonk? Thoughts? Reattacks? Arguments?
I'm sure we will be back.
Indeed.
This pedal sounds fascinating.
And how far was the walk from here from the mansion?
It was about 15 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Would it be faster than that since we know where it is now? Or would it be about a 15-minute walk?
Be about 12 minutes, probably. Just
Okay.
shave a little bit off of it. Indeed. Well, and you look around now. As they stand up and you all stand up, the table vanishes. The space kind of comes back into a form where you can move between tables. You see there's the bar itself. As people get off of it, there's beautiful sapphire roses inlaid around an iron bar that sits just on top of the main, very shined wood bar.
Before we go, could we get a drink to go? And I say this like kind of Nadia myself, Simon, and Jajal.
Nice.
Could we get a drink to go?
Please.
Stops. Indeed. Serve them, please. And as you go to the bar, there is a woman here, just pale skin and just pure black eyes. They just look at you and, yes, how can I help you?
Your finest ale or mead, please, for the three of us.
That would be 100 gold each.
Holy shit, you're paying for yourself, Jojo.
Mal, I don't have any money.
Y'all said finest. I can cover you, but it's coming off your share.
That's right.
I have the cash in hand, but it's coming off your share.
I'll pay for
fine.
Simons and myself. This shit better be flame.
Jajal, do it or don't do it. Choose
Yes, please.
now. Fine,
I'm
covered.
curious.
Covered.
Do I sip?
Yeah. I whisper to him, I'm like, when are you going to have otherworldly beer? You know,
I know.
you might get ideas, you know?
Thanks, Mal.
Yeah, what was the gentleman's, the what of Gregory? The Gregories? Sorry. We can go back to, I just,
Okay.
for Caldrum's note, or Jonathan's notes.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do like a history check on the Gregories as well. Have I ever
That
heard
was-
of that? Or
Insick of the Grigori.
Yep. And
Insick.
Grigori.
there you go, Jonathan.
Yep. You have no idea who the Grigori are.
Okay.
Would I?
You don't remember your last
Hey.
name.
That's exactly the thing.
It's a totally fair question, but you do not.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know what I don't know.
right.
Or what I
That's
know.
what I say. You actually aren't aware of all that, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what I know even. So.
Yeah. So you pay your gold, and they, like you said, you said to go. So they grab just these kind of like looks like oiled wooden mugs, almost been put together like barrels, like miniature barrels that they take out, and they actually take out 3 bottles that have been stoppered and sealed, and they open up each one
Ooh.
and pour them in the mugs for you.
Nice.
You see, there was probably just enough to fill the mug in every one. So it's
We get a little collector's mug too. I'm excited.
This is Flanagan's.
Yes, it is.
What does it taste like?
Goblin piss.
Damn.
As you taste it, you smell the smell of dirt after a smooth rain, and you breathe, and it feels like fall air.
Wow.
And as it goes across your tongue, there's just this hint almost of the sea, but it's sweet and the alcohol hits strong, and as it flows back and you swallow, you kind of breathe, and it's cool dew of night, and your breath is cold and makes a mist before.
Nice.
Simon doesn't necessarily understand why, but there's a single tear rolling down one of his cheeks, and then he hiccups.
That is called autumn twilight.
Mm.
That is beautiful. It's almost like it was touched by Sionin herself.
No idea who that is, but
Well, I take a little sip and I head out the door, or head towards the door. Well, gentlemen.
Yeah, follow up.
All right. If y'all leave, you close the door and you're back out on Nicodranus, and the building's there, the door's there. And you just see this windowless place.
Is the roux still on the door?
Yes. There's an interesting sensation of the noise and music coming out, and then when you close, it just whoop, shuts off.
All right, that was weird. Shall we pop back?
Suppose we should. Is there anything else to do here before we go?
Maybe we have everybody, right? So we can just poof back to the boat, I guess.
Group hug.
Here we go again.
Simon squeezes a bit too hard.
That's my line.
I burp.
He also goes, I love you guys so much.
Well, the breath tells the tale.
Very nice. All right, so you're going back to the Wild Balloon.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then you feel the pull of energy as it emanates from Jajal, and with the slightest popping noise, the distance goes by fast as you find yourself standing on the deck.
I'll never get used to that. All right, so supplies, I guess. What do we need before we set out? What needs to be done before we untie and zip back out into the water? Thoughts? Anybody? Any last minute shopping? Any to dos?
Are we stocked up on like spices and meats and other things we might need?
Well, we are only taking one
Cake.
spot
Do we
to
have
the.
cake?
I get a. I like write out a list of basic cake necessities, flour, egg, all the good stuff for Simon. I give him 10 gold and I say, hurry back.
10 gold of cake supply.
It's a lot of cake.
Also, he has no idea where to go. He's going to wander around for a while.
Cake? Do you have cake? Do you have cake?
I will describe the building where like normal, like general grocery goods is. If you're looking for this sign, it has grain on it with a little milk jug and a pig that looks like the Piggly Wiggly pig.
Okay, so he spends not quite as long looking for it.
4 days later.
It's a few hours probably.
So after a little bit of time, you are able to come back with heaping bags full of all the cake supplies.
Yeah, and he's just carrying it like it's not much.
That's great. No, because with the spices and the flour and all and the egg, I can also make fried goodies. Fried chicken, fried fish.
All right. That's the whole crew, I guess. Let me start unlacing the knots and get the ropes in place, and the admiral won't miss us. So fuck it, let's drive on. Anything? Anybody else before we push off?
Were we supposed to let the dockmaster know we were leaving, or did we just dip out?
I mean, I can tell him now if you want. Like, it's not that far.
Nah,
away.
it's not important.
We're paid for. We're known.
Well-
we're part of the cool kids now.
As you began making your riggings, it was they would just they do market, like you see them around. It's not a big to do.
Well, did we want to maybe let him know that we were planning to take on Dark Toe soon, so he doesn't send the whole navy?
I think the Admiral kind of got the impression. Hey, Doc Master, we're overpaid. We'll be back shortly. We're going to go pick a fight somewhere. Be back shortly. If you have concerns, go talk to Admiral Fussy Pants.
Nope, just keeping record.
Right. Again, we're overpaid. Keep it on the books. I'll probably
You're good.
finish the last of that later on. But I think we're okay-ish by now.
Put it on your credit.
Yay. We got credit.
And as we push away, I'll put the silly floppy captain's hat back on. It's good to be semi-pirate again. Semi-pirate.
Nice.
At around this time, Simon is walking around. I don't feel so good.
You're supposed to cook it first, eat it second. That's the usual order of things.
What, from the beer?
No, the cake. The cake doesn't do well if you just mix it together in your stomach and pretend it's
I haven't tried to make the cake yet.
All right, so the
just
rail
ate.
is that way. You can just lean over and evacuate.
And Simon throws up right in front of him.
Well, first rule of the scullery maid. I mean, first maid. No. The deckhand. Yeah, here we can't call you what I traditionally call you, so it's good enough. Here's a mop. That's salt water. Push it off the boat. That's all.
There you go.
All right, he cleans it up.
Clean it up. Very good. And so, who has the traveling speed for the wide balloon?
It's pinned.
Discord does.
It's pinned somewhere.
Seeing as the helmet is spent for the day, I would change it out for the headband of intellect in preparation for needing to navigate, if that's okay.
Okay.
Please.
Or think in public.
Speed minus 45. Where's the day speed? Day speed. Come on now. I'm looking at it, but I just need a travel pace 11 miles per hour, 245 miles per day.
Was that the initial ones?
I think that's the augmented one. Sounds about right.
Yeah. This is the one we got at the end of last year when the Kestrel was a gargantuan vehicle.
No, so since then we got the upgrade to our travel speed doubled.
Well, you need to pin it, sir.
And that was just told to us. What do you mean I didn't get new stats?
All right. Yeah, so your ship will get there in 3.5 hours.
Yikes. That's quick.
Nice.
So, Joel, I tell you to set a course, but the process of calculation will be there.
I don't know if that's supposed to be an insult or a jab.
Neither. Not
Okay,
at all.
okay.
Just keep your frisky tail on the top of the mask and look around.
I would imagine that, like, as we're going that fast, like, leaves and stuff like that fall off and, like, into the ocean is just like a fly stuck to the hood of a car as it's speeding down the highway.
I mean, it is fast. Like, it's not, yeah.
And as we get closer to the reef, the ideal scenario would be we slow down a little bit, like poke around, and just like don't wander into a gunfight without giving it some effort. So some sense of slowing down a wee bit before we get there.
We're invisible.
Yeah, we're definitely visible.
Shit, you're right. I can't do these things. So I'm used to having boats made of wood that sail based on wind. This is so weird. So yeah, full speed.
Yeah, we still. I think yeah, because you manifest your own win. I think a little bit. So
Yeah.
So there's just a giant V in the water just getting cut to the side and like
yeah,
spray
it's,
coming
yeah,
up.
I was about to say, it's pretty obvious where you are. So
Invisible jet ski.
you would slow down as you approach your thing because it would be very obvious something is amiss in this water. And I just calculated for your edification, from Port Zune to Dark Toe is about 30 hours on your boat.
Damn.
So you're saying we'll get there first. Got it.
Nice.
Yikes.
I think Port Nicodrotis is only like 2 hours, so you really teleported for a 2-hour boat ride.
Damn.
Hey, they come back.
Yeah, true.
It is an interesting flex, though.
It is.
Well, the teleportation did help us because the admiral was like, you need to take care of this before you go off and do your own shit. So if we just
Yeah.
headed
Fair
out
enough.
of port,
Yeah, it was
there'd be a little.
Absolutely. No, you guys go pretty quick. So, it's roughly 30. Might do it a little different route, but
Wait, so which thing did you see that it said those speeds?
It is pinned in general game chat.
So the first part of it is the fire cannon.
Yeah, so all the way at the bottom, it's where it's has the how long it is, Kestrel. It says the Kestrel still, but the gargantuan vehicle, all that good stuff, travel pace, 11 miles per hour, 245 per day. That's the last PM. So
okay.
put it here, just in case.
Very good then. So, begin as you slow down, so that it's not as obvious that you're displacing as much water as you look into. You come into sight of two large mountainous islands. There doesn't seem any beach or shore. And then you're able to see the different outcroppings of the reef, probably a good 500 feet ahead. There are a few ships that you can see kind of making their way through the reef. Just flying Concord colors.
Invisibly.
Them, not us.
Yeah. But what would you like to do?
Any non-Concord colors up, or is it all just the same?
Right now it's all Concord.
Okay.
Let's see. So this music, I don't trust it.
So the last best we knew was that the Concord ships were skimming the coastline as best as possible. Is the reef there's a couple navigable channels through it, right?
But mostly at seam. Well, I'd say the ships you see are going south of the islands. None of them are going through the reef.
Okay.
The reef itself is basically no one travels it. It's too random. And so there probably would be ways, but it's hard to navigate. There's a lot that's underwater, and it's too hard to see to make course corrections quickly.
All right. Let's head a little bit towards the reef itself, not fully
Shall
entangled,
we
but
make an underwater?
All right. Get close to the reef. Jaw, you want to use your glass to make a perception check? You can.
Oh yeah, definitely. That is absolutely something I would like to do. Wait, I get to do it with advantage, right? Because of being on the ship, or no? With
Because the spyglass. Spyglass gives you advantage.
Dope. Because that's a natural 20 for a total of 26.
Very nice. You scan.
Oh, isn't that your passive?
Stop it.
Yes.
Don't take
Passive,
this from him.
You did great, buddy.
passives aren't a thing.
Yeah.
Uh, and you look on this, trying to keep your gaze on the surface of the water, and watching for some time, you do see there seems to be slow moving imperfections and flow occasionally, and you're just able to grasp maybe 10 feet below the water's surface. You see someone grabbing bits of the reef, like a humanoid shape, pulling themselves along, and then you see them kind of pull themselves like through what looks like a hole and out of your sight.
Oh, a hole in the reef?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Hey, crew, I think they're going in the water and going through the reef. There might be a hidden
What's a
entrance.
they? What are you talking about?
I saw somebody using the reef as kind of like a, like a line, like a guide, and then they just disappeared under what seemed like a hole or something.
So there's like critters in the reef, like the reef's like infested with some kind of weird animal or what?
It looked like a body.
Define body.
4 appendages, a trunk, a dome piece.
Tails, no tails.
I couldn't sail that far. It was under the water.
Okay. Is this place known for like mermaids or weirdness or something?
Pretty sure it had 2 feet. Did it have 2 feet? Or 2 legs, rather? Could I tell?
Yeah, it looks like humanoid.
Humanoid. No fins.
So out of recollection, having been along the coastline, raiding, raping, pillaging, etc., is this region known for any particular infestation of creatures, or is this like just a quiet town no one's heard of?
Yeah, not in particular. It's this whole area, both to the north, of the plum groves, which are considered peaceful because there's constantly Celezo patrolling them, looking for poachers. It's a heavily regulated forest. And then just south of that is the Mother's Sigh Reef. And it's... I think you also know the Twinward Isles, this whole region is off limits for any type of harvesting, hunting, fishing. It's a protected area. No commerce is able to, isn't able to harvest anything from this area.
Is there a specific reason why, or just like off limits?
It was part of the formation of the Concord and the original peoples here. Part of the founding of the Concord itself, and subsuming the native people into the Concord was that this place would never be used for
So it's
commercial.
a first tribes concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though no one seems to live here usually. Never heard of people living here, just that it's a sacred place.
Do we want to drop anchor and look around a little bit? Do we want to keep skimming the reef? What do you think, Jajal?
He just stepped out.
Yep. Tonk in particular feels?
I'll tell Noah I said bye. I believe that it might be best for us to get a closer look.
Do you want me to dive down there?
Can you do that?
I think we all should.
I mean, I can breathe down there.
Should we attach rope and keep an eye on you and pull you in if something goes weird?
Before you go down there, let me go down there.
Why don't we both go down there?
Down there.
Because I can't be seen.
I can be sneaky.
I can be invisible.
While these two gentlemen are arguing, I'm going to, in preparation, get ready Riri's telepathic bond.
Okay.
So we can all at least talk to each other if he's going down there.
Such enthusiasm for this one. Everyone
How
wants
long
to
does
go
that
swimming.
take?
10 minutes. 11. Actually, 10 minutes because it's an action.
Does somebody want to ask Cass if she can cast water breathing on everybody else?
That was my next step. I will take care of that for you.
I mean, I don't need it, but y'all do.
Yes.
No, don't.
I like
Me and
Eric,
you
it's fine.
don't. Everybody else does.
All right. Well, let me go take a look first. I'll, tuck my cape around, pull the hood up.
Simon
Hey,
jumps over.
Talk. What's the magic signal? Like, how do you tell us when something goes wrong?
He will tell you in your mind.
Okay.
And yeah,
What's the distance on the telepathic bond?
It's just lasts for an hour. There is no distance.
Okay. Cool.
In Mal's mind, you hear in a sort of conspiratorial phrase, if they can read my mind, they can get all my impure thoughts
We just can't.
about cake and
Cake. Ooh, whipped cream and a horse. It doesn't extend to other planes of existences. That's the only thing. So if they
So there's
somehow,
not a wormhole underneath the water, is
right? If they somehow get into another plane of existence,
not twice in the same day, right?
right?
Oh, I don't know if it's too late to do this, but I would, when we're traveling, or actually in the mornings, I want to set the precedent that I ring our wind chimes to make sure that we're using that. So each morning when we're first traveling, I'm gonna from now on be making us listen to the wind chimes for the 10 minutes required to get that benefit.
I love it.
What's
What
the
was it again?
benefit?
I forget. Oh, D6.
It's-
Bardic Air
Oh,
Strength, right?
never mind. It only lasts for it has to be spent within 10 minutes. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's it's definitely on the ship.
Oh wait,
panel.
no. It could. The last thing it says is this ability that this die can be used anytime in the next 24 hours.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought it was for a long.
Oh, we have to spend 10 minutes. So yeah, so in the mornings I'll be doing that from now on.
Yeah, it's a good breakfast chime thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Though technically it would have been ringing it with how fast we were going.
Just constantly.
It's never not ringing. We have to actively suppress it.
Right.
You just get a rope, tie it up.
Duct tape that shit.
Okay. So where? So is it
Just donk right
just
now.
Tonk going?
No, I said Simon jumped in. He'll
Simon
float on
wanted
the
to.
surface. He won't dive down, but he
Glug,
wants to be
glug.
in the water.
I'll just keep the life preserver floating while you guys go splash around.
All right. Then I guess Tonk make a stealth check with advantage, and Simon make a stealth check.
He's not necessarily trying to be stealthy. He's kind of just floating on the surface, just chilling.
Okay. No stealth check then. You're good.
No
All
stealth check.
All right, Cal. $10, they find a shark.
I'll be looking through my thing, just covering them, since I can actually still see Tonk, at least while he's within my range.
21.
Okay. Move and based on Simon's general directions, you see a large portion of this reef with about a medium-sized hole. It looks like it leads down a tunnel. Other than that, sort of
I'll get a little
nondescript.
closer to the hole.
Okay. Get close enough to just sort of look down it, and it kind of winds after about 10 feet around a corner. You can't see, but it goes at least 10 feet at a downward angle.
Okay, but the important question here is, does the water go down the hole?
Yes, it does.
Nobody? No, fine.
Toto go down the hole.
Lucky go down the hole.
All right. Okay. Do I see like anything else? Just there's nobody else swimming or whatever. There's just the hole in the reef.
And right now you just see this.
So here's the deal. I'm going to go in and look around that corner, but I'm not going far enough around the corner that I can't see the exit.
Okay. Just gonna get just to where it begins to turn off, and you see that it goes another 5 feet before it begins to go straight down.
All right. Does this hole look artificially made?
Say you feel around the edges. Best you can tell, it looks like claws dug it out.
All right. I'm gonna head back up to the boat.
Okay, so you swim out, and then you and Simon can make your way back onto the Kestrel, the wide bloom.
Simon stays in the water for a little while.
Okay, and swims around a little bit.
Yep, just enjoying being in the water.
Simon, you want some soap or what?
No, I'm good.
Just asking.
So
Dope for what?
Never mind.
So there is the hole that whatever this was swam down, and it doesn't look too. I mean, it's definitely hand carved claws or something, but from the entrance of that hole, it's got a bend in it, and then it just goes straight down. I think we've got to be dealing with some type of aquatic creature. There's the way that just keeps going down under the reef.
So I can't.
Are you
imagine
saying this in
things-
your mind, like talk to us, or like are you kind of giving us the play-by-play of what you're seeing?
Oh no, I swam back up towards the boat
Okay.
because I'm like, so I saw this, but I don't want to get caught here in the tunnel with all y'all up in the boat. So I swam back towards the boat to let you guys know. I mean, I'm not necessarily getting out of the water, I guess, since we do have telepathic bond. I would have just swam up to the side of the boat and then just shared that with everybody.
It doesn't mean that it's a malevolent creature. But I know that we at least heard that there were some doings of the Revelry here, so we should be...
Well, I guess that's the part that confuses me is like some underwater swimming creature wouldn't be attacking ships and keeping it. So you guys saw the pattern on the way in, right? All the ships want to go south of the reef and the island, and they don't want to cross through here. Yeah, the reef's still dangerous, but like this can't be the reason why the Revelry is influencing shipping around here, right? Or could it? Like, can a handful of merfolk or some angry underwater creature change the shipping routes? Are they like raiding boats?
Seems more like something that we're missing. Maybe we
Right.
should lap the island, see if we don't come across anything else.
And then we'll head down to the water if we don't find anything else.
Talk thoughts? Do you want to go pursue down the random dark hole?
Let's. It's worth noting, but yeah, let's. We came here for Revelry, so let's give them a look.
Simon, you would just splash around and I'll come back for you?
No, I'll come back up.
Okay.
He gets up and shakes his head.
Not
Flinging
trying to
water
ruin your
everywhere.
vacation. Shall we zip around the reef a little more and see if we can find any more pirate activity and then come back to this? Does that sound reasonable?
It seems good to me.
All right. Everyone's back on the ship. We can certainly start wandering around the reef a little bit more and see if we can see any other weirdness, like random pirate garrisons or like vampire. I don't know what a vampire hideout looks like. I have no idea.
I think while we're doing that, I would ask Mal, Tonk, and Thola, and I'll call Brutus over to me and I'll grab the shield that Cinnamorris and I made. I'm not making much use of this, and there's no point in it going unused. It's a bit sturdier than a standard shield. I think one of you all should use it, though I don't know who best to make use of it. And it's a non-magical +1 shield, essentially, that cannot be rusted by like rust monster effects.
Thola?
Hmm.
Big fan of random metal plates in her arm.
You already use one.
I mean, I do, but
That the three of you do. That's what I meant.
Right. I mean, for me, I am quite comfortable with what I have. I like my shield and my armor. I never want to get too big. Plus, you did upgrade it during one of our trips. You gave me like a breastplate +1, so.
So Mal, Tonk. Oh, I forgot you have the sight shield.
Right.
Yeah.
You.
I mean, that would be fine. Tonk, do you have feels?
Let me look here. I already have a shield +1. Now that, immune to whatever might be nice, but if anybody else needs it, they're more than welcome to have it since I already have a shield +1.
I mean, I'll take it if nobody wants it because
You're taking it, sir.
fine.
Everyone else has
Straight.
a shield that's
So search
upgraded.
C2 because it's squared, unbreakable.
C carrot.
Yeah, like the little carrot at the top.
Got it. I just
Is
what a
that
weird
not
name
the
for a shield.
The expo unbreakable shit. Me and Cinnamorris made it. Like we did it in tandem. I needed to name it to represent that.
I will find it shortly. That's an inventory?
Yeah, manage inventory.
Seconds.
See if I can find it. Just in case.
I found it already.
I found it as well. What are you doing there, Mal?
I apparently am dumb as a box of rocks. So ignore me for a hot
I
minute.
typed it in StreamYard.
Okay.
That.
C. So I was spelling it. That's a mistake.
Oh
Right.
no, Caldrum,
That makes more
Cinnamorris,
sense.
letter C squared.
Hell shit.
Not the ocean squared.
Box of rocks. I promise you. Done and done. That is committed.
Sweet.
Domo. Anybody want a random shield with no actual powers?
No, we don't.
Yeah, just saying.
That's now a plate.
I mean,
for Simon.
I'll take it back in case we use it for something else.
Brilliant. Done. So yeah, in our meanderings, wanderings, when we pull anchor and wander the reef a little bit more, any more interesting things, or just this weird dark hole?
Let you know when you come back from our break.
Oh,
Sweet.
right. Grab some more ginger ale. Damn it.
Nice.
Is that quote unquote ginger ale or actually ginger ale?
It's ginger ale.
Oh, that's boring.
Oh, I drink my
Canadian
wine
ginger
already,
ale.
so.
You communists drinking Canadian ginger ale.
Yeah, you're damn right.
So close to Canada, it's bleeding over.
Yeah, when you get this close to the UP and you spend your trips, it just really gets you.
I mean, as a fake Bostonian, I should be speaking French at this point because I'm too close to French Canada, right?
Yeah. Well, shit. No, Quebec's the one that actually wants to speak French. It's like their main language, I believe, in Quebec.
Yep. That's why Maine is all the signs are double labeled to try to convince the tourists to leave their money here.
Oh, you're in Maine?
No, I'm near Maine. So all of New England, all 5 states of New England are like pissing distance from each other. It's actually surprisingly small. So Maine's like vacation land for Canadians that want to thaw for a few seconds in the summer.
Fair enough. I want to visit Maine, actually. That's my next trip.
Do it. Hell, I'll meet you. I'll meet you and I'll buy you a pint, man.
All right, bet. I'm actually going to DC at the end of October. I don't know what you're doing, but I'll be there.
Might be there, but unlikely. I can check my trips. I have a bunch of New York and DC coming up.
Okay. Yeah, I got a national meeting there, so I know it's either the last week or the week before that, the last week. So
throw me exact dates and I can tell you.
Bet. I'll let you know. I got the meeting tomorrow to book the flights and such, so I'll let you know.
Cool.
All right, let me grab that ginger ale. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. You're ready for peanut butter? I don't know about that. Is it crunchy or is it smooth? Creamy, I guess is what they call it. I'm a crunchy peanut butter guy myself. Actually, I'd rather take almond butter or even sunflower butter. That shit's delicious. It depends on what the peanut butter. Okay, what if you're just doing like a regular PB&J sandwich? Like, what is your preferred peanut butter? Crunchy, good choice. Good choice. I would say that's the same. I mean, if you're obviously like making a sauce or peanut sauce or anything like that, like you got to go with like a natural creamy. And then if you want, strawberry jelly, that's good. I have like boysenberry and blackberry jam at home. But yeah, if you're making any sauces, definitely need to go with like a natural peanut butter. And then if you want the crunchy aspect of it, obviously, then you just add in chopped peanuts. At least that's what I do. So for like my Thai chicken lettuce wraps, I'll do that. Honey is not weird. I actually eat my pancakes with honey instead of syrup. Yeah, I've done honey and peanut butter. My son actually strictly eats only peanut butter sandwiches. No jelly, no honey, no hopes and dreams, just peanut butter.
I mean, it's a good thing to lose that taste for hopes and dreams early.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You know, you gotta just nip that in the butt right away. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's either PB and jelly. PB and jelly. I'm mostly a jam person. I get a lot of like jams from local farms, or PB and honey. But, oh shit! God damn.
Revelry means freedom,
Yeah,
and
fuck
Dark
with peanut butter and
Toe
jelly.
is the
It's
place
the rock.
where that lives strong. Whether to Alliance, to Vampire or Dragon Turtle, I keep us safe. I am on the precipice of expanding us, making us mightier than the Concord, and too frightening to the Empire for them to lift a finger against us. There are those who plot. A fire ship is in my docks, and a wayward plant is coming home with undoubtedly some help, shall we say, from a scorned woman. But they will not survive, For there never has, and there never will be a successful siege on Dark Dome.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Somebody talks a lot of shit.
Yeah, he talks a lot of shit for someone with their tail between vampires' legs.
I don't think it's a tail.
I was gonna say I don't think it's their tail
Right.
that's between some vampires' legs. I'm pretty sure it's the opposite end.
A random hole in a reef.
No,
Meow.
no, I was thinking more, where one would typically put food is between the vampire's legs.
Oh, okay.
I have questions. Anatomical questions. I can't answer them yet.
Also, wasn't there 2 inspiration in chat unless somebody took
I
one?
took one.
Okay.
That was an amazing trailer, by the way. Amazing.
Thank you.
Either you have too much time on your hands, or you guys are way too good for this game.
Okay. Now there's another one. Now there's 2 in chat.
Okay.
Art department just threw one in.
Nice.
Just so you know, Matt, you're cherished, and your honey and peanut butter is totally a great choice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honey and peanut butter is delicious. I will agree with the honey, peanut butter, and jelly. That's too much sweetness going on, but honey and peanut butter is top tier. That's
so
delicious.
Just honey peanut butter is delicious.
Right.
Let's see if it's
If you go
crunchy in there.
proper redneck, you could do peanut butter and Kix sandwiches if you can still find Kix, but that's like an art form.
What is Kix?
Like
Kix is
cereal?
a very
It is the
crunchy
most
cereal.
bland cereal ever.
Oh no, I
But-
didn't realize he was talking about the cereal.
Peanut butter and Kix sandwiches. The crunchiest thing you'll ever put between 2 buns. Well, I mean, like, not the crunchiness,
What?
but it's on the list.
The only thing the Kix adds is crunch. In which case, just get crunchy peanut butter.
And it
I'm
doesn't
not
even
seeing
add
a
crunch, it
flaw.
adds crisp.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
I'm not seeing a flaw here. Where's the problem?
Kix is terrible.
It's like
I grew up very
Kix-
poor.
Kix-
Okay.
Same.
What, fluffernutters?
Those are delicious. But Kix is the worst cereal of all time. I do not care.
Have you
I
tried
don't know,
all this
have you tried
hippie cereal
grape
with no
nuts?
sugar? Yeah.
Yes, I would rather eat grape nuts than Kix.
That's just rocks.
Slightly.
But they
salted.
have flavor to them at least. They are flavorful rocks.
Flavored
Kix
rocks.
is just nothing.
Just soft, tasteless marbles.
Exactly.
Yeah. My parents made me microwave grape nuts, so it stopped cutting my mouth so much.
I've actually heard about that.
Sir, where are your parents and can I speak to them?
They're alive, but they're way the fuck up in the country.
Nah.
The telegraph hasn't reached there yet, and the postal service still requires ponies to get there, so it's doable. It just takes a while.
Are you suggesting your parents are Amish?
No, I'm saying the real fucking redneck, like hardcore redneck.
Miss
There's a
Maeve,
place
those
between
are pretty good.
Virginia and North Carolina, which is the furthest to get to by post. They live there.
Nice.
Okay. So, as you make your way around the island, the invisible ship going slowly, so you can see the brilliance of the Twin World Islands. And it does seem to be this unspoilt land. On the lookout for any ships. You do see nestled in there does seem to be a longboat, seem to have been rowed and secured to the side of a cliff. And you see a rope from the longboat up the cliff.
When you say longboat, this is like an approach boat, like a skiff or a dinghy, not like seaworthy, but like from a boat to a boat, like a
Yes.
tender.
Yeah.
Cool. How big? How many people would it probably hold?
It could hold. Looks like it would at least take 4 to operate it, and it could probably hold up to 15.
15. Okay.
Shall
Any
we-
markings?
No.
Shall we follow suit? Maybe not follow the exact same way they went up, but see if we can see what the owners of that boat are up to.
Any volunteers to explore?
I will go.
I'll go.
We have a tiny boat on the back of our boat, a tender as well. We
Right.
could send. It
I'm
was a little
gonna
tricky
swim.
the last time I played this game, but it could be better this time.
I'm gonna just swim.
I'm just-
Okay.
I got
Distance
90
is what?
feet of swimming speed a turn.
You use it,
I'm
darling.
sorry, what?
Well, 45 and then action dash with swim speed.
How you so fast?
He's
Because
actually a fish.
Because I'm a
Guppy.
barbarian, which gives me the 40.
Oh, the Griffin
and then-
bracers, I forgot.
Yeah, some magic item also gives me another 5, but I've got a swim speed as well, so I don't lose
Yeah,
anything in the water.
The Griffin bracers.
So, but before we get weird, do we want to? I mean, formulated plan is probably too much for this bunch. Basic assumption: if they want to talk, we talk, and if they don't want to talk, we want to fight, we fight. And if they look like Revelry, that's fine. If they like Concord, I assume you guys can spot the colors. Maybe wait a little bit longer before we kill them.
I'm familiar with the colors, but at the same time,
I was more talking assignment, but yeah.
Yes, but
I will only attack what
Mhm.
Phila tells me to attack.
Perfect.
who else is
Double
coming?
Wait, we're offloading?
What are, I was-
One or at least one or two want to explore it or try it. So
the island.
Should we be splitting up?
I mean, the boat isn't big enough to provide much resistance, in my opinion. If they're alone, they could also have a garrison here. We have no idea. Probably want to keep somebody on the ship in order to bring in reinforcements, maybe?
Maybe Jajal can stay. If everything gets hairy, then you teleport the nearest you can.
Jajal's also the sneakiest mother something on this ship. So if you
can
wanted somebody
also-
to sneak in or get away, he's your dude typically. Who am I not hearing from?
Jajal.
Honk, do you have feels here on whether or not you stay or you go? Because your liquid cloaky thingy, yeah, whatever that's called, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it wouldn't work on the island. It's
But
water.
getting there, that's fair.
Well, I guess we best make the best of our time.
Yeah, but what are the rest of us that don't go gonna do? Just sit around here and wait?
You can
I'm
come
gonna
in.
go. I'm gonna go down and trance with the boat, just to try and be as aware of anything going on. If we have more of the merfolk around, if another ship comes up, anything like that. Just trancing with the boat.
And if you're there, I can definitely go forward. It's totally an option. I don't have to be on the prow if you're
I
entangled in the boat.
grab Mao by his arm, and I'm like, "You're coming with. I can't
That's
operate
fine.
this alone while he swims in the water."
That's fine.
And plus, your key could be useful with the heightened shadowiness that it gives.
You noticed that, didn't you?
So, what was the thought process? What are you talking about? Teleporting there?
Oh, if you guys want to get here right away to possibly where we're at, you can at least teleport on the island with Jajal.
I don't
he's out
think
of
his
charges.
helm is charged yet.
He only
He's
got
still out of
one
gas.
charge back, and he used that to get us to soon.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not too keen on splitting up. The ship can stay invisible while we go exploring the island, but I'm not too sure why we're exploring the island. Did we find nothing on the,
Sweet.
the loop
We have
around?
we have a tender that seats some small number of people. That's on this particular reef. We're not sure who owns it or why. It's more a question of curiosity at this point.
Correct.
So we were supposed to be investigating the Revelry. We decided we didn't want to go down in the hole because that wasn't the Revelry. So we see a boat here, and we're investigating.
If you have a coin toss between Revelry being, I'm going to just say merfolk for now, versus like a small tender that could not have got here by itself, dropped off by a boat, your choice is probably the boat, right? Right,
For
Cal?
those two situations, yeah.
We can keep circling the island and find out if there's more options, but
My vote then is that we all go then.
okay.
Well,
No
Let's
point
go.
continuing circling.
and Dunk, if you do want, you could stay with the boat, but you're also welcomed.
Mel, which seedling was it that you started training again? Since Cinemoris left, or since Rasmuth left?
I don't think you've met them yet, actually.
Is his name Thistle? Because Thistle sounds cool.
Thistle, no, it's Mayberry.
Oh, Mayberry. Ooh.
Mayberry. And I'm not saying they're my protege exactly, but their ship handling skills are impressive.
Stump's pretty strong.
My
Let's-
vote's that we all go then.
So
That
Dolo
could
will
work
get the
fine.
boat.
Also, Gaius is more than competent at taking care of ship and kin. So we could just go together.
And plus Cass will be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you,
Sure.
Tom. But I'm going to start getting the boat prepared.
If
I get
everybody's going, I'll go.
All right.
All right.
It's all here.
So we'll board the tender and set up to go investigate this other ship. And head
Simon's gonna
northwards.
race the rowboat.
Simon gets 1 point of exhaustion.
Why would he get exhaustion?
I'm just saying. He's overexerting himself, you know.
He's got a swim speed.
I know.
If he was pulling the rowboat, maybe.
Yes.
Actually, good idea.
Yeah.
Nope, he's racing.
All right. So you make it out to this. So you row up to this boat.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Look in. It seems to be completely empty. It's anchored to the side of the cliff here, with the rope secured on it as well. That then goes up. You can see pythons that look like they've been used to climb. Actually, I'd say you see python holes, as though someone took one in each hand and was able to get all the way up.
How old is this rope? Has it been here for a while, or just like brand spanking new?
It doesn't look weathered at all.
Okay.
Okay. Then you begin ascending the rope. And
Is the longboat like rolled on its side? Is that what you'd said?
no, it's up normal.
Okay.
Yeah, tied up and floating.
Okay.
Are we investigating the ship or are we following the rope?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up the rope.
I don't think there was anything in the boat, so let's go up the rope.
Okay, so you. Yeah.
Sorry, before we go up, I will ask Simon to move the boat maybe down further shore and follow us up the boat since he's swimming.
Okay.
So that our boat is not right next to theirs.
Not to make it right visible. Okay.
Yeah, I'll move it down.
All right. This is a 100-foot climb straight up. So I just need Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, boy.
Con not strength, right?
Yeah.
That's
As you wish.
That's okay. I'll take that. 22.
13.
25.
8.
Plus your
No, that's it.
champions die.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, I
100%,
know.
yes.
24.
Don't be that cocky. 9.
I tried to get you above 10.
I like the effort. Yeah, A for effort.
Dajal?
Flash of genius there, Mal.
19.
So another D4, right?
Joel, you have a climb speed, yeah?
No,
Dajal's
plus 5.
5. So 14?
14.
13 now.
No, he added 5 to your previous total. It's not another D4.
Yeah. So thanks to Tonk telling you about how to breathe correctly and take a break if you need to. He's saying like,
In through the
you can do this,
nose,
you
out
can do
through the
this.
mouth. Out through the mouth. Fuck me.
You're able all to make it out not winded. And as you all just crusp the edge of this mountain, this cliffside, you see beautiful green grass and trees that stretch out all on the top, almost unseeable from below. There's absolutely hordes of fruit and plants. It almost looks tended, but Tonk, you instantly recognize it's wild. It just seems that the plants won't cross barriers and paths are created amongst the grass that does grow to be about 6 inches and goes from deep green to a light blue as you seem to get in deeper.
Before we get too deep in, could I look on the ground for possible fresh tracks?
Make survival check.
I will do that. 15 plus 9, 24.
24. You are able to you look and you do see there has been a good amount of effort to conceal the tracks here. You think some type of tool was used, probably a few people facing backwards, upturning grass. But you can just make out the unnatural angles. You're not sure how many people, but with 3 people in the back, it's probably sizable.
Okay.
You have a trail.
I will point that out to the team and just make sure that we keep it low profile, as I say, in everyone's head. And these people obviously took time to conceal where they were going.
All right, so 2 quick questions. This is obviously the island, not the reef itself, right?
Right, you're on the
Or is
island.
it?
Yeah, we're on the
So-
island.
So, does this have a cultivated by like human hands, like handwork sort of a feel, or is this like weird druid magic shit again?
Real druid magic shit is probably the
God
closest that
damn
you get the feel of.
Yeah. So this is okay. Got it.
I'd say, Tom, go ahead and give me an Arcana check for this place.
I'm guessing 32.
I feel like he's gonna roll low. I think it's gonna be a 27.
47 and a half.
The over and under bets on Tonks.
74.
I'm sticking with 27. I feel like that's a good number for this.
I'm gonna say he's gonna roll low and get like the worst possible outcome, like a 19.
Cal.
25.
25.
Oh!
I was dang close
Low.
with 27.
Low.
I rolled low.
Mal got
Yeah.
19. Mal wins.
Ah. Wait, we were playing Price is Right rules, not the closest.
It's always without going under.
Mm.
Always. Or over,
mean
rather.
over?
Without going over. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, right? No. Sorry. There are black obsidian markers that make the paths here, and you can see that some time has been taken to carve out symbols of scales on each rock. And then moss seems to be purposely have grown on the irritation. And it seems as though that these are serving as barriers to keep things wildly growing within these spaces.
Looking at these carvings, am I getting the same vibe as our old druid buddies from the other island?
No.
Okay.
They seem to be about blood and sacrifice. This is very different.
Okay, because like, if we were having to go up against, the Plank King who'd allied with both the vampirates and the druids,
Which is
you know.
possible.
Give me a bit
but yeah, all right.
I would say Thola, you're able to recognize this as symbols of Arathis.
Mm. I will point that out to everyone, and it's like when I do, I kind of reiterate the fact that I don't think that these are the same ones that we met when we were on the island.
Wait, so what's an Arathis? What's that mean?
He is
She.
she's a goddess of like law and justice. She's usually worshipped by leaders and judges.
So not likely to be aligned with the upstart pirates? Probably not.
Probably not, considering she is one of the most dutiful and self-sacrificing of the deities.
Wow, we won't get along.
But maybe this is a good thing. I say we shall continue, and while we shall not make ourselves known right away, we should at least observe and try to make contact. So Stella will continue leading along the trail there that she found, and
I know we need to be ready for combat, but I would, if these are folks who worship Arathis, make sure they intend combat before you draw on them. They're order and peace and justice. They would not be likely to just ambush us.
Okay.
So exercise a bit more caution in
So you're saying
deciding
they're
whether to...
like sitting ducks or what?
No. I mean, they may well be able to defend themselves. I certainly am not meaning to imply that. I mean that we probably shouldn't ambush them.
Don't start the
Because
fight.
they may not be hostile. They may want to converse before we do anything.
I think I've known many followers to be ones to bring about civilization and settle where they can. But we shall move forward, and hopefully they are not Revelry affiliated.
All right. You follow the.
As we're going, I'd like to use my magical tinkering.
Okay.
And just hang from my shield. I don't know, some leaf or bit of fabric I had, something like that. Hang it from the shield, and it would have the double axe and scale of Arathis and the symbol of Melora.
Okay.
Yeah, making friends. Yeah.
As you place the once lover symbols together, we continue. And I think Thola, you probably the most recognize that as the former, or the two of them were lovers. And there's some poeticness as those two symbols cling together as you move through this place.
Very nice.
As you follow the paths, specifically the way that these individuals went that you're tracking, you come to a large, almost a central point. As you approach, you see a 30-foot stone serpent carving. It's in the air. It's a long body that seems to entangle itself over and over again. It spans to be about 15 feet wide and 30 foot tall, as the body is almost wrapped or knotted within itself, and it's just this mass, making it look like it would be hundreds of feet long, with eyes dotted all around its body. And there seems to be, around the base of it, there are places where one looks like people knelt at one time, possibly in worship.
Does this remind me of Zahir at all, I'm guessing?
No.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Can I take a further look at it then?
Make a religion check.
I'll do so. Not bad. 16?
You don't recognize this.
No. Fair enough.
Anybody know what's up with the weird snaky thingy?
I don't know. Does it? Do I recognize it?
No.
No. Okay.
I wouldn't recognize this as like a common representation of Arathis or anything.
No.
Okay.
And it remains a mystery. You can see that from the central area there are, including the one you came from, there are 13 paths that lead out, one of which has been traveled recently by Thola's tracking. So, sounds like you continue down. This one winds, and this is actually an hour or two that you would follow this. Takes time moving in and out, beautiful fruits, and occasionally there are smaller, like 3 foot by 6 foot representations of the same creature, sometimes put in a tree. Sometimes it looks like what was once a fountain, like a small bird bath, but is dry now. And as you continue, you start to see just the hint of what probably was once some type of dwellings. There's what's left of like wooden footings with like a little bit of worked iron. Can still see just a slight discoloration or I guess difference in actual pattern of the grass where the base of the house once rested or was above. And occasionally there's a large tree bearing red dragon fruit. There was probably a plant next to the houses. Continue. And soon the path goes from the grass to more stone and what looks like a tool worked path down along, almost looking coming to an interior of the island, spreading about 50 feet wide. And you hear the sounds of battle. Swords clanking. Yeah, below.
Head that way.
Clear?
All right. Sneaking, going full board. What you doing?
I mean, sneaking as fast as I can.
Sneaking hastily. Yes.
Fast snack? Fast snack.
Go ahead and make a group stealth check then.
Oof. 8.
Damn. I rolled a 2, but got a 15.
24.
Okay.
22.
13.
16.
Who was it of you that got an 8?
Me.
I'll give you Flash of Genius. So 13.
Okay. That makes a difference. So thanks to Tonk's expert advice. You're able to very slowly get down, or as quickly as you can move, staying against the rock and getting sight. I'll say you stop about 30 feet above what looks like tunnels that are about maybe 3 feet wide. And there is a clear spot, it's a bunch of, there's a clear spot where you see a group of 15 who are surrounding this, what first appears to be a floating snake, until you see its beautiful feathery wings that come from its back. You see it goes from shades of green and orange. The feathers itself, yellow and orange and fading in between, with the tips just capturing green of the skin and what looks like leaves growing from its tail as it seems to be fiercely battling.
Anybody know what that thing is?
No.
Pretty rainbow snake,
That's what I was gonna say.
right?
I was gonna add in feathered. rainbow.
How many of the 15 can I hit with a tidal wave and not hit the creature in the middle?
It's gonna be really rough. They are very tightly packed.
If we're wanting something to kick it off, that would be pretty cool. I can hit 3 different creatures in one turn with my thing and do a bunch of shit to them to really grab their attention.
So just prep end. How's the battle going? Is the pretty snake thing getting slaughtered here? Is it destroying the 15? What's the situation?
It appears like it's battling. You see occasionally a field surround it where blows go off, but by the sheer numbers, it is losing the fight.
Okay.
And ropes being pulled out, and they're seeming to trying to get on top and subdue and restrain it.
And what do the attackers actually look like?
From this kind of head face, she's looking straight down at them. There's various of them. They all are garbed in typical Revelry pirate garb.
Cool.
Oh,
You see the long coats.
pirates.
and-
Okay.
Got it.
What,
say less.
given the layout, would I have better luck with tidal wave or dragon's breath? I'm willing to throw either of them at this.
I believe Dragon's Breath is probably more likely. But
Cool. Then I will cast dragon's breath on Jet, and Jet will fly down there and initiate some fucking combat.
Are they within 60 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn it, I'm muted.
Surprise.
Because when he does that, then I want to...
You know what, y'all? Let's just
Okay.
let's get into something. Okay.
No.
Okay. I'll let him go. And then
Yeah.
I got something I want to do.
Picking a fight.
Yeah. Let me screw this up.
Prepare for epic.
Has a great vantage point already.
I mean, we have the high ground, so obviously something has to melt.
I made so many pirates.
Yar.
Okay, just double check. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Someone spent way too much time on that tree.
Hey, we care.
We do.
That is an amazing tree.
I like my tree.
What an amazing tree.
Art department, we love you. It is beautiful.
We don't speak for Will does not speak for us.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't an insult. It was a comment.
Well, you can shove your comment.
I usually do.
Oh gosh.
Okay, one second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
5, 7, 9,
my
8,
God.
4, 3, 7, 4.
I didn't even put the Iliad pirate out.
Oh no. Give me that Homer ass pirate.
How many different pirate minis did you have to print and
Oh,
paint for
you got
this for the upcoming thing?
So much. We've been working on this for so long.
Are they all like distinctly different or?
Yeah,
are they-
what are you thinking?
Recycle.
There's
Okay,
some
I'm just
clone
making-
factory?
I'm just making sure
You know what, y'all? I don't
because
think
I'd have
I
been
wanna
okay
take
with
this
it if
eating
you
Darko
if
anymore.
there were some duplicates of stuff. That'd be totally understandable.
Where are the Tristanas?
Never.
Are there Tristanas down there? I can't tell.
Oh, there's no Tristanas. Those are Tuesday's NPCs.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we'll do the sneak attack by initiative. So please go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Come on, big number. Nope.
Holy crap! I'm gonna take one of my rerolls I'm gonna take my reroll because I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Damn, son.
Can Jajal get a
Never mind. I should have kept it. I rolled a 1. I'm getting off of these dice. I bought the new dice, and apparently they're god awful.
Can you give others rerolls too, or no?
Yeah. I bought the Spelljammer's dice set. Nope. Going back to
That's
the
better.
dice of true color.
Okay, I think I've got everybody.
Mine should be a 10. It might have kept my initial one.
Yep, I see 10. Jajal 16, Tonk 24, Simon 18, Thola 14, and Mal 16.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, in that case, let us begin. Tonk, you do have the highest initiative in the surprise round.
Yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna do both now since we already got Jet out there. So I'm gonna drop Tidal Wave, and I realize I'm only gonna get like 6 of them, but that's fine.
Okay, so you're doing the tidal wave. What? So that's 10 feet wide, or how wide is the tidal wave?
Yeah, it's 10 feet. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah, 10 feet wide.
And then
30
it goes
feet long.
30 feet long. Okay, gotcha. So you can basically,
Just sort of get one side of the
yeah,
fight.
100%. So tidal wave goes out. What's the save on that?
It is a. Where was it? DC 19 Dex save.
Okay. Okay, what's the damage?
Casting at. So. 19. That's right. Yeah. Plus, I forgot to add. 24 frost damage. Yes.
Okay.
And they are knocked prone
If they fail, right?
if they fail. Yep.
So, on the looking at the camera on the right side, go ahead and knock 3 down for me. Okay.
And then right behind that, covering the same 3 that just fell, and then whoever else they can get, Jet would line up the Dragon's Breath.
Okay, and that's a 15-foot cone?
Yes, 15-foot cone.
Okay. Get a good number. Yeah, that's dex save and roll damage.
DC 19 and 25 fire damage.
Okay. All right, one of them is roasted and gone. Prone one. As now they're obviously understanding attacking is happening, but it's still very quick. Anything else?
I'll move down onto the ground with them.
Okay. Yeah, because I see you're 30 feet up. You can do that, definitely. And then Simon.
Alright, I'm gonna use my action to speak the command word for my bracers.
Yeah.
And first time I get to use this, assuming they're within 60 feet of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I can choose 3 creatures. I'm gonna reckless attack the 3 that are still standing that he hit with the tidal wave.
Okay.
So first one is a 15 on the dice plus 9, 24 to hit.
Hits and dead.
Okay. Second one is I teleport over to the next one. 14 to hit.
Hits and dead.
And over to the third one that
Yep.
21 to hit.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, okay. So it's D12, a D6, and 2D8. Plus, and I'm not raging yet, so it's just... So I got 7 slashing and 8, 10 lightning.
Okay, so that's 17. Very good.
Is it still up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then I will bonus action enter my focus and have it make a dex save.
Okay. 15.
DC 16, so it fails.
All right.
And it is 2d6.
Nice.
That is 8 more lightning damage.
Okay. So a large wave pushes the majority of them, or a good half of that, over, and as they try to get up, a absolute bolt of lightning and muscle comes in, decapitating the first few and laying huge blows into the gut of another. and Jajal.
So, geez. I guess my question is to, if it is it an action? So I made the Moonweaver's Needle a packed weapon. It's an action to if I had it like dismissed, it would be an action to summon it, right?
If that's your pact feature, then yeah. I mean, you should get in the habit of saying this, but if you summoned it on your way down, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I think I was just not used to it because the whip itself was sentient, so it couldn't be shunted, and so that's why it always kept like coiled up around the arm.
Oh,
Right, which is fine. I'll give it to you
Okay.
this time.
But
All right, I'll keep it in mind for next time. That I know if we're going to go into combat, then I will equip myself accordingly. With the blade, see, I don't know what I should do here.
I kicked the jaw down the
That being said, as I hit the ground, I'm going to cast. Oh shit! What should I do? Is that a how can I like determine how wide that whole gaggle of people is?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
25, 30-ish.
Yeah, kind of in. It's 30 feet wide. It looks like.
Oh, that's 30 feet. Okay.
about a 30-foot diameter.
Yeah, 15-foot radius.
What I would like to do, and I don't know if it's going to be of any benefit, but of all the people, like to the left of where the central piece is being attacked, I just want to drop silence on them and get as many of the Revelry pirates as possible.
Okay, how wide is silence?
It is a 20-foot square radius sphere. 20-foot radius sphere. Sorry, new spell. Figuring it out. My bad.
Okay, just a whole lot of shapes.
I haven't had to use this yet.
Pyramid.
It is a trapezoid.
Triangular.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20-foot radius of silence. You got it. So they're going to move it so it doesn't get the target or the thing they're attacking.
I would like to, yeah. I wanted to get as many of those guys as I can, but without actually getting,
Yeah,
who we're helping.
there you go.
So like 4 of
Cool.
them.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you can put the silent ring there so we know. And
I just kind of hold the blade out and it glows, and I don't know what silence looks like, but it looks like silence.
It's looking real quiet over there.
It's looking real peaceful over there.
I would
I
say
mean, I don't know what the color of silence is, but I seem to remember there being a song about the sound of silence.
Yeah. So this kind of this orb of moonlight just shoots out of your sword and then diffuses, and as it does, you see them grasping their throat, not understanding why they can't hear, why they can't speak. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else I want to do for a bonus action. Yeah, I think that's
Move?
it.
All right, now Savage.
That's it.
So before I zip into combat, I'm just going to yell at the top of my lungs, "You can surrender!"
Some
and
of
head
them
in towards
can't
the
hear you.
closest. That's fine. Well, silence means they can't speak, right?
Can we
No,
get
you're
They
a?
can't hear.
They
either.
can't
They're
hear.
deafened.
So
They can't
those
hear
4
either.
can't hear.
All right, so closing the combat with the closest. Is it the ones on the ground prone?
Yeah.
Yeah, beat his ass.
Yeah, that's gonna be a quick hit for sure. Because I'm lazy and this is easy. So one quick strike with the sort of warning. And it's gonna be a 27 to hit. And damage will be 11 initial damage.
Okay.
And
When it's prone, you're attacking with advantage, but
right, yeah, it doesn't matter in this case because I was real freaking close to 20, but not quite.
unless you crit.
You're right, I could crit. Let's
And that
let's
might
do
kill
it
him.
one more time just to find out if it was a crit.
Watch, it's a crit.
It's the same fucking roll.
Hey,
So
you crit
11,
on 19,
11 damage
so-
on the first one.
Okay.
So for the guy that's down, let's go ahead and do hit number 2.
All
Let's
right.
Sucker for easy shots. That's a 13 to hit, but he's on the
If he's-
ground. So let's roll it again.
Just right click and roll an
no, I
advantage.
understand. I'm just stupid. It's fine. 21's a hit, right?
That hits.
Wicked. Second shot's going to be another magically 11 points of damage.
You're being
apparently
real
I'm-
consistent.
All right. How do you want to kill him?
Yay.
Quick and painless, like blade through neck and then done.
Yeah.
Y'all are making this less fun. No, it's totally fun. Totally fun.
I will say this is the first like extended combat I've actually played in like a month.
And then, can I close to the next victim? I mean, combatant.
I think you used your movement to really
Full
get
movement to get there?
Yeah.
All right, I will toss the Val Savage sword in the direction of the next combatant and have it strike on the first hit
All right.
because the family sword likes to float.
The family sword do
That's
be
8.
floaty.
The family sword be floating. That's 25 to hit,
That hits.
and the damage will be. That's low. Pierce is going to reroll that one, so let's do it again. Much better. That's going to be 13 damage this time.
Nice.
So 2 hits, no travel, and a bonus. I'm pretty much done.
All right.
So I gotta make you darts.
I mean, I would be slightly, a teeny bit more deadly this way, but yeah, it's possible.
Dola.
All right, so just to get it, we're off to the side. We're not exactly 30 feet up high, but like 30 feet away with a little bit of height, correct?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I just want to know. So what I was thinking, I was just gonna do ghost step tattoo, incorporeal, jumping down to the closest person, actioning that one thing where the ravens go around me. What is that? That's called that Spirit Guardians dance. Yeah.
What is this accent?
I forgot what the spell was. I was having trouble. So yeah, that's a bonus action, ghost step, and then Spirit Guardians.
Just your most iconic spell with a custom stand that your mini gets put in.
You know, it's been a while since I fought. All right. That's it.
Okay. Then Caldron.
I'll shoot the one that his sword is by. Sharpshooter.
Okay.
Why are you questioning?
20
Say it
feet
with
to
your
hit?
chest.
That hits.
29 damage.
Nice.
First shot.
Again.
Yeah.
That's only an 11.
All right. That'll miss as they get real low, trying to find cover in the rocks and the grass.
Third. 20.
That hits.
I don't want to be
Four.
that guy, but what's the misfire score?
Huh? No, this one's the misfire score on this is 1.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Ayun,
2.
Ayun's gift.
Okay. I was like, that's a 2.
I'm gonna
That was
reroll
a-
one of these with Piercer. So 23 damage.
Okay.
And then, is there any place, either while I'm still up on the rocks, I don't know if there's like a ledge or not, to hide?
There's not good hiding spots here.
Not good hiding spots? Okay, well then I will just stay, or I'll go prone.
Okay.
That way, disadvantage for me, unless they like walk up on me. That's my turn.
Got it. Okay.
Get you a little tripod next, bud.
Oh, to shoot while prone?
Yeah.
I actually get disadvantage for doing that, strangely enough. Just normal rules as written.
Right. That's what I thought.
That'd be interesting.
Okay, so quick. do. See the creature concentrate and begin to heal. Seems like they cast magic upon themselves. Okay. Then Tonk, it's your turn. And you see at this point the creature has been tied and is like essentially grappled by everybody.
All right. So I'm going to move 30 feet towards the group.
When'd you get that extra 5 feet?
Or sorry, 25. You're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. I'm a gnome. It's mattered in other fights, so absolutely. 25 feet.
All right.
I thought your
No,
race technically
man.
changed.
I am going to vortex warp the thing that's in the middle of the rope.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and vortex warp them behind all of us against the wall.
Ooh, very good.
Will it try and resist?
It sees what you're doing and does not resist.
Okay.
And in your head you hear, "Thank you."
And then I'm gonna have Jet try and get as many of those right in front of me with the Dragon's Breath as possible.
Okay. And I just roll damage from me.
Yeah, that's right. 19 fire damage.
Okay. All right. For the most part, they look like they've moved out of the way the best they can. Just getting a little bit of a singe.
That's impressive on a DC 19 dex save.
Yeah. They got 2 natural 20.
No, I mean, it happens.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
I mean, that Dragon's Breath is just, bonus damage. It did what I wanted.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
It's the unique minis with their fresh coats of paint. They have a
that's
rolling
what it is.
advantage tonight. It's their
Yeah.
first time debut.
Simon.
Okay. So first, deck save from the one that unless the one that I hit last time is dead. Deck save from him.
Okay.
I think you and I are kind of ganging up on someone there.
That is 11.
Okay, that fails.
Actually, I'm
6.
sorry. I had the wrong thing. It's actually 16.
Okay, so 3 damage after it's been halved. Because he saved.
Electricity goes through her body and they cough out blackened and die.
Okay, I will then turn. Is there one that I can get a flanking with?
Hand?
Or just advantage without having to reckless?
I mean, that one's on the ground still, I think.
Okay, then I'll go to that one. So I will attack the one that's on the ground then.
All right.
See, it's 26 to hit.
That
Is that
hits.
gonna hit? Okay. And I am raging, so it's another +3, plus 8. 12 slashing and 4 lightning.
Okay. And with that, they burst into 4 parts. And they are dead.
Okay, and then can I get into flanking with one or no? With somebody on one of the other ones?
Nope.
Okay, then I will just run up and try to get as many without getting opportunity attacks, get as many around me as I can.
So, yeah, right about there.
Okay, and then I will attack the one that's, I guess, just on the left. Reckless.
Okay.
26. Is that going to hit?
That hits.
Okay. Ooh, 1 lightning and 13 slashing.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, that's going to be it.
Okay. Jajal.
Where I am there, can I clear the distance and flank on the other side of Simon?
Got 30 feet on Jajal. Not quite.
I can feel it swiftness it.
Okay. So, yep. Then there we go.
Thank you. The one that he just attacked, I would then, with the blade out, say, keep your eye on the needle, and I stab them in the face with it.
Nice.
29.
29 hits.
Oh, things happen. Holy shit. Hold on. It's been a while. So, 10 first. And then 13, 23. And then how many dice extra do I roll again? Another 2d6?
For sneak attack?
For the radiant.
For the radiance. So, 10, 13, and 11. 34 damage.
Damn,
Yep.
son.
And how do you want to kill him?
And when I say keep your eye on the needle, looks over and I stick the needle into his eye.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no, too close. Sorry.
Okay, Vera.
Yeah. And I kind of had to
Love it.
pull, put my hand on his face to pull the blade back out. But, no.
Love it.
And that's it.
All right. Mal.
Yelling across a completely tone deaf crowd for sure. Lay flat to surrender, and then plunge right in with the sword.
They haven't gotten a turn.
It's fairness, right? Fairness, air quotes.
Okay.
So next, let's
They're
come in
pirates.
with-
Do you really think if the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't have done the same thing to us?
I have been literally that. Laying in with the sword of warning.
Okay.
That's a crit. Lovely, lovely crit. Because, crit monster.
Should we feel bad?
No. So, I'm going to add some additional dice. So 16 plus the extra d6 because... Say again, 8. You're correct.
Because it's the rapier.
I is misspoken. You are correct. So 16 plus. I'm going to reroll that one because why not? 16 plus. Much better. So it's going to be 18 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And then if they're still up and running, I'll do it again. Soft 20
That hits.
for another sweet 14.
14 damage. Very good.
Yep. And then one more because why wouldn't we? Oh, even better, nat 20.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. So that's going to be this plus
That's a
this
good
plus
one.
This. Yeah, it's going to be
That's a good
lovely. Oh, even better. That's going to be 26 damage.
Nice.
And how much
For the-
did you say for the first one? Because didn't you say you re-rolled the 2?
Correct.
So it would have been 22, not 18.
Yeah, you're right.
So 26
So-
on this last attack.
Yep.
Yep.
So if they're still awake and breathing,
They are.
that's my 3 attacks, and I still have the bonus action and family sword attack. So I'm gonna wipe my hand across my face and zip the sword in directly into their mid gullet
Nice.
for the bonus attack. 23 to hit,
That hits.
and that's gonna be already rerolled piercer, so 9 more damage,
Nice.
and an angry Val Savage's scene.
Okay. So.
I love that before they've even had a chance to go, we've just straight up murdered half of them.
We are a force.
Strike Force, man. We are the strike team.
And I missed one of them.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised we didn't take out all the. I'm a little surprised I didn't take out that third one standing up after the tidal wave. But it took an extra hit.
It's the leader.
Apparently, it was the leader because
Mel and I also didn't use like action surge or anything, so
Reserves. This is not probably our only fight for the day.
Okay. So the one in the one of the ones silence looks at the situation, does not see a surrender command.
Nor can they hear it.
Yeah, they kind of look. So they're going to run up to get as much in the middle of our pirates as they can.
Are they 15 feet away from me?
Yes, so they'll take damage.
Wisdom check first, but yeah.
Yeah,
Wisdom save, should I say.
that is a 7.
That is a fail. Alright. I'll just roll this extra one. Oh, wow. That was fucking terrible. Holy crap. That's 7 damage of radiant.
Okay.
could have been worse.
Could have.
Okay. So they're going to go ahead and clap their hands together and concentrate, and blue light emanates from their body and radiates out. And I need... It's going to hit the majority of y'all. It will be Tola. That will get Tonk. Yeah, that's everybody.
Yep.
It's a 30-foot radius? Because I stayed
So
back.
not
Yeah.
Caldrum.
Not Cal.
Not Cal.
Not
Alright.
Cal and the monster, or the
Right,
person-
right.
Okay.
All right. So that's a con save, please.
Is this a magic effect?
Yeah.
Nice.
Make use of them blessings, boys.
he's so happy for this.
No,
so,
I'm so happy I'm not going to suffer anymore.
so was Mal. Mal's like, magic, yeah.
And Mel, it's con to your durability, yeah?
Yes, please.
All right. So Thola.
12. Just a lowly 12.
Okay, 12. Then you're going to be taking 36 force,
Oh boy.
and you're pushed 10 feet away.
No, you sucker.
And then Simon,
23.
23. That is going to be 18 force damage, and you stay where you are. Then Mal,
22 because fuck magic.
very nice. 18 force.
Got it.
Tajal,
18.
18 force.
But you guys say fuck because fuck magic. Otherwise it don't count.
Tonk,
Thank you.
22 on this save, and then 25 on the concentration check.
Okay, maintain concentration. That's 18. Wait, Spirits Guardians. No, that's not concentration.
Nope.
Nope. And then that's it.
Spiritual Guardians is concentration.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Spiritual
one of the best
weapon.
spells in the game.
Spiritual weapon isn't.
Yeah, different spiritual.
Okay.
That's going to be 12.
Drops.
Yep.
So, if I took 18 damage, how much do I have to roll for the concentration check?
You're good.
Because I rolled
It's-
a 13.
It's either 10 or
Yeah, you're
half
good.
of the
Yeah,
damage,
you're
whichever is higher.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then so they move 5, 10, 15, 20, they move about 25 feet there. They're going to move 5 feet forward just to try to get a little bit away from everybody there. After they
Was
ran
that away
into-
from me?
Yeah, but they push you back. Oh no, they weren't. They stayed out of your melee to start with, though. So Dola, it's your turn.
Seeing this old sucker try to run away from what's going on right here.
The truth.
Yeah, everything. I'm going to come up to them, and I'll give them a little bit of taste of rapier. Why not? Just for old time's sake. Just Findal. Just gonna a little stabby stab.
You can't disrespect the guy like that.
No, not at all.
It's advanced needlepoint training.
23. I'm guessing that hits.
Yep, that hits.
And
Yeah, you can't even call him rapier anymore because
no, you can't.
he
He's
evolved.
a whole person.
He just does radiant damage now, also,
Right.
so he doesn't even poke.
9. and then I'm going to enact the. Well, actually, technically, it's not the end of my turn, so I'm still incorporeal. I'm going to walk through them, so I'm in between them and Mal, I believe.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
So now I got Mal's back.
Okay. See, the one that they'd begun beating on in the corner there, essentially is going to try to reposition the best they can to get people in a 15-foot cone. Closer to the silence. So... So you can just tell me who they can get. Yeah.
I'm never getting Mal's back again.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I usually soak it up. So, yeah.
So is that Mal, Thola, and Tonk? Okay. Very good. So that will be a dexterity saving throw from each of you.
Dexterity.
As they kind of concentrate, you see their face grows red scales. They breathe in, and fire goes from their mouth.
22.
19.
16.
Okay. You all save, so that will be 28 half to 14. Fire for the save.
Unexpected.
And
17 on the con save.
yeah, so that's 14. Oh, for the concentration. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, another one from the silence because it's going to move out of that silence area. It's going to move until they can actually feel stuff, trying to stay not
Staying
engaged in
staying-
melee.
Just trying to feel stuff.
They just
like
want
my
the
teenage
vibrations
years.
on their eardrums.
And they're going to aim at Thola with their hand crossbow. That's going to miss. And one more. No, just 3 whizzes by. Next one, and in the sounds, it goes ahead and finds its way out. And we'll aim at Mao with their crossbow. 13 misses Mal. 9 misses Mal. And a 9 misses Mal.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Have any of these been the ones that I've been in melee with that have attacked?
No,
No? Okay.
not yet. Finally. Yep, that one in blue, which I think is in melee of you, Simon. So you can go ahead and make a attack there.
The Sentinel!
Yeah. 22 to hit.
That hits.
1 lightning and 18 slashing.
Nice. And then their speed is 0, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so they go to try to move. They'll get stuck right in that silence. And just they have a staff that they just try to hit you with and miss. Ah!
Well, they've got advantage because I recklessed.
It's true. Natural 20
Yeah, I bombed you on head hard.
for a total of
3
7. Half to 3.
I was right.
On a crit? Oh no.
Yeah,
As they bonked me with a stick, I kind of just...
he pulled out a
I-
hand crossbow to start, and then had to switch to a quarterstaff. That's a strength based weapon. That's not his forte.
he just whap. Simon
Yes.
just doesn't even flinch.
I mean, to be clear, that's almost enough to kill a person in one blow.
Oh,
3 hurts.
Yeah.
That kills
Yeah.
because they wouldn't be resistant like Simon is.
Yeah. That would kill a normal person. Caldrum, it's your turn.
Okay, well, a dude walked up and exploded all over my friends, so I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up. I'm gonna aim down the sight for Deadeye, and I'm gonna sharpshooter him.
All right.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Deleted.
So
Deleted.
to start, do I want to activate that ability?
You've activated my trap
Yeah.
card.
Add up the total damage for me.
Yeah.
Because he's going to do a thing.
Ooh.
Okay, no, that one doesn't trigger.
Redirection key and shit.
Can you redirect bullets as a monk?
Well,
It's a
actually,
projectile,
it's my
right?
first attack. I'm gonna do my special thing. My focus attack. So it's gonna
God.
be
Like a million D12?
so hold on, I have to roll it custom. So it's
God damn.
13 D12. So I was close with a million.
plus
What the hell?
18.
It's
So that's 95,
103.
103, plus the hold on, plus Deseret's rage. So he needs to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
I mean, really? Is that necessary?
Does he really?
I don't know.
Does he really?
He said he's doing a thing. He might be having the damage, so yes.
Possibly.
You
15.
boy, you killed him.
15? Okay, so then
Yeah.
it's an extra... This is... So it's at 103. And then this just gets added on top the way, like...
Let me put this on the scorecard
So
real quick.
115... So 103 magical piercing, 12 fire, and he's ignited.
Nice.
Plus Barney's rage, plus Tinky Winky's angry
All right.
foot.
He throws up this shield of blue energy. It is obliterated, and the shot hits him, and he's a huge hole in his chest. He reduced it to 86. He had 79 HP left. He is gone.
I was gonna kill that one.
The art of pink mist.
And then I will I'll actually go back up. I'll go back up like 10 feet and then drop prone again,
Okay.
just so that I'm a little bit further away from them.
So a total of 115 damage, plus
one
they were
attack.
on fire.
Yeah.
And for my next trick,
No, that's it. That's all. Like that's my one a day. Like eat up all my attacks in a
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
So when I crit on the
Yes.
first attack, it's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But I did get my my grit back because I crit.
Because you killed him.
I killed him too. So had I used another one, but it's fine. That's my
Okay.
turn.
So this is one that is engaged with Simon. And
Has Simon gotten their reaction back yet?
No. No, I haven't gone yet.
Okay.
Right, because you went earlier, right? Yeah, because you went way
Yeah.
early. Yeah. We
You
haven't
used
finished the
reaction
round yet.
already. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so they're going to do a similar. They want to reposition to get a 15-foot cone going. Hello, hand. So they can. Actually, I don't think they can here, so they're just going to try to strike.
I'm a fool. I could have used Piercer to reroll one of the d12s.
Oh, gosh. There was a one in there.
Yeah, that one. So they're gonna try to get as they can get away from Simon because they've used their reaction. All right, so that's Shajal.
It's my turn.
No, it's getting you in a fire blast along with Simon.
Oh shit! I was posting a meme to Discord.
So Dex saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Is it magic?
No,
Oh shit! Oh, I rolled a one.
You do have Dex, though, so, you know.
but rolled a 1.
I did roll a one.
Damn.
I think I failed as well. I only
I'm
got
not beach.
13.
Okay, 13 succeeds here.
Oh.
Damn it!
So you take 15 fire.
Is that
And
halved already?
15 fire to Simon.
Oh.
It's already halved. And 31 to Dajjal, but you have evasion, right?
Height.
So you get 15.
Sweet. Rude.
All right. All right. So then the one in the corner will go up and try to flank Simon on the left there. Yeah.
I mean, they already have advantage, so
Okay. Well, they're just doing it. That's how
they
they roll.
can flank me anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no need for him, but you know, you do you, boo.
He just wanted to look at your butt.
I mean, it's probably a pretty tightly toned butt. So I don't
Them
blame him.
cakes though.
Okay, first attack misses. Second attack, a 19.
That hits. The first one with advantage missed, only got an AC of 16.
They got a 10.
That okay then.
All right, so make a con save before I get started.
Oh no, a con save.
Oh no, a 22.
I technically need to make one as well.
Well, I rolled an 8, so it's only a 16
Okay.
con save.
All right, that actually fails this.
Oh wow.
Oh no, it's stuck on the stupid. I'm gonna have to expand the window. Okay, there's going to be 24 poison.
Ooh.
Are you down to only 2 digits yet?
I just now I am. I
Okay.
was at 101 before that, so
All right.
I'm not at half yet though, so you know, still above half. I'm
And then
I'm still okay.
22 piercing.
Halved
Yep, to 11.
to 11. Okay.
All right, as they dig it into your ribs hard, doing what they can.
Okay. I am now. I think I'm under half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next. All right, then they're gonna look at. So funny because they don't know any better, do they? Nope. They look at Simon, and a bolt of lightning goes out of their hand.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That'll be 9 lightning damage. Halved,
Oh.
right? To 4. As they go, "Ooh!" As it goes through, but you're like absorbs it. You get the Thor thing going on.
Yep.
It's the creature's turn. I think they're just reached Tonk, so they're gonna do Tonk and Caldrum with Bless.
Hey, we take those.
They go, thank you. And Tonk.
All right. I would like to tidal wave as many as possible. I don't exactly care if I get Jajal and Simon.
I'm getting pyro vibes from my first session.
Just
When-
keep swimming. Just
when
keep
he
swimming.
All right, roll the
burning hands
damage.
you, Tonk.
Well, no, the thing is,
He also burning hands me back. So
it's fair.
What's tidal wave, a cone?
It's 10 feet across, and how many feet?
30 feet long.
30 feet long.
10 by 30.
and it's cold damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I resist it.
Yeah, see? Like, automatically...
Does it emanate from you?
No.
So the
A
place
point within
it,
120 feet, any direction I
yeah,
want.
so I think right about there. So not Jajal, but Simon.
Okay. Deck save.
Yes.
Okay.
DC 19 Dex save.
Can you flash of brilliance me?
I sure can.
Okay, because I've got a 14 before that, and that brings me up to 19.
Yo, what you guys keep coming up with these racial gift evolutions? We got feline swiftness on Jajal. We've got flash of
What was the
brilliance.
damage
on-
again?
I hadn't rolled that. Let me do
Well,
that.
Flash Burns isn't race though.
No, I know. I'm just very much in love with the book series I'm reading.
Hmm.
Literally was muted, and I was like, he's just loving the book.
I'm on book 5.
You were on 2 last we spoke.
17 Frost.
So half to 8 and then half to 4.
Yep. And anybody that failed is knocked prone.
Okay.
Sir, this was last week.
So
Sure,
we'll go
this is
ahead.
a Wendy's.
That pirate that was hanging out in silence is forever silent.
Wah, wah, wah.
Where's the one that shot lightning at me?
They're back there.
Okay.
Okay.
Any of
So,
the others knocked down? Just
yeah. So knock down 3 of the others, please. There we go.
all right. And then, Jet is gonna fly over and get all 3 of them that are lying on the ground with Dragon's Breath.
100%. So more deck saves. Okay, no damage.
Now, does prone get disadvantage on Dex checks?
They all failed regardless. Don't worry.
Oh,
about it.
okay, cool. 24 fire damage.
Okay.
They do not. Just for future reference.
Okay.
It's just on attacks.
Okay, one of them is gone.
And I am going to move over to the 2 that are prone. I don't know that they're going to be alive by the time I have another round, but I'm going to move over and be there with the 2 of those.
Got it. Simon.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to the one that shot lightning at me.
Oh, yeah.
And am I flanking with somebody?
Uh,
Yes?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Sweet. Okay. Then I am going to... Actually, first, let's just have make a deck save.
mhm. 6.
Fails, so it takes 7 lightning.
Nice.
And then I will attack it. 18 to hit.
That hits.
5 more lightning and 16 slashing.
Okay. It's deep in their stomach. They begin bleeding out. Still alive.
And second attack.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
That hits.
3 more lightning and 15 more slashing.
All right. They're gone.
Okay. And then I will. Is it just the ones that are prone left?
I think there's some non-prone ones around.
I think,
Yep.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
one right in the middle.
Yep.
Or-
two,
I'll
two.
do the same thing I did before and just run and try to get as many of them in melee with me as possible.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Chal.
Sweet. So, person behind me got slain. So if there's another,
Yep.
that's how many are left.
Yeah, there's one right there.
There's 2 standing, 2 on the ground.
The ones on the ground would be too easy, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run up to the person facing me, and I'm going to burn inspiration. And as I pull the blade out, do a little flourish, there's going to be like this sound energy that kind of absorbs and wraps around the blade as I prep up a booming blade attack and go and stab them with the needle.
Okay.
I remembered that. Oh, shit. So that's a crit.
Oh, for now.
Yeah, well, so let's see. Oh, that was low. 11 damage on the crit. But
Well, for the just base weapon damage,
yes,
he says before rolling booming blade damage,
Yeah,
and
let me-
sneak attack damage, and the
Yeah.
Radiant.
radiant damage.
yeah.
I
So
got
there's
11.
11, and then 35,
46.
and then hold on, spells. I crit the booming blade, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Carry
So
the 2.
that's another. Oh, that's it. 10,
56.
and then I would do
Another
46.
46.
Oh, that's 15.
Okay.
71.
How do you want to kill him?
I didn't think I'd get this far. So as the energy swirls around the blade, it glows, and I go and I'm still unused to using like a rapier type blade again. And as I go to kind of like stab or like kind of whip, I like catch under like one of the rib cage, like little parts like the intercostal space. And as I do that, it just kind of blows sound out of the back of their chest and kind of opens it up like eagle wings to the back. And I'm like, oh, sorry. And that's it. That's the end.
Fantastic.
No whip, so you shall not nay nay.
Yeah,
Gosh.
very nice.
Mal!
Mal, with a dude, I believe, still sitting in front of him. I believe, pretty sure. One's still up next to me.
Yeah.
Yep. Mal flicks the blade, slash. So nobody wants to surrender. Whack. Fine. Whack.
You were being
Come
really
in.
nice about it.
I was trying.
I mean,
That's
to be fair,
me.
you would have
Not
like.
really.
I would have.
The effort is there. Under Geneva conventions, I'm not culpable. No. 17 to hit.
Miss.
Oh,
Cool.
Hits against their armor.
Smack him again.
Yeah.
That's even worse. 12 to hit.
Yeah, no, they take their sword, throw yours out.
Wicked. Third hit comes in at a soft 21.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
All right, that's gonna be re-roll that sucker because not good enough. Much better. 14 damage,
Okay.
and then just like before, with the hand, rip in the direction of the individual and smack the family sword their direction.
Yeah.
26 is a hit
That
for
hits.
another 9 damage.
Okay.
Mal looks very aggrieved as he keeps attacking people and asking them to surrender when they never actually surrender. So, you know, he's doing his part. He's trying.
All right. Then Thola.
Gosh, there's just that one that's close to me at least. I'll get the spiritual weapon out in front of him and then step in for a rapier strike.
The one from that Mal was working on.
Yep, exactly. What is it? Plus, that's a 25 there.
That hits.
Spiritual weapon. Oh, that's a 9 radiant.
That kills him.
Yeah. Well, then, is there someone else next to him?
Let's see, where's the next one?
On the ground.
On
Oh.
the ground over there.
They're close enough. Yeah, I'll have enough of it. I'll stick with that one with the Findal. I'm guessing that what is it now? Sorry. 11 does not hit.
It does not.
Are you rolling with advantage there? Because they're prone.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
My bad, homies. Well, that wasn't much better. That's a 12.
Miss.
You rolled a 3 and a 4.
All right.
That's my turn.
The one on the ground. A little confused on what to do, puts their hands like by their head and goes, "I'm already laying down, but now I'm really laying down. I surrender." Caldrum.
Is there anybody that's not surrendering?
Well, some people don't have their turn yet. Believe there's one left. I think or not. Is there any?
There are two
Yeah.
people laying
Yeah.
down. One has surrendered. We
Yeah.
haven't seen what's happened with the other one yet.
Yeah. So there's the one that's not done its turn yet.
I'll hold, or I'll stand up and I'll start walking down, and I'll hold my attack for if he continues with hostile actions.
Yeah.
I only have 15 feet of movement. I don't know if I can get all the way down there. So yeah, I'll just hold my attack for if the guy that has not gone, the guy that hasn't surrendered, continues with hostile. Then I'll take my attacks.
Stay down, and they throw off their spear and shield and yell they surrender and put their hands behind their head.
I probably would have just dropped.
I'll turn to Mal. You got two.
Right, but now we gotta feed them.
And then I'll just look behind me and be like, "You all right?"
Oh, I hope so. As you hear in your head, as its heart. And that is where we'll end for tonight.
Can I at least cuff them first?
Yes.
Manacles for both of them, easily.
Yes.
You
Do
get
you
him.
actually have manacles?
I do.
Nice.
I do.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we know he does. I've heard him.
For different reasons.
Is one of
Now-
of them like
now-
fur lined?
They're not fuzzy.
Is one of them pink and fuzzy?
Oh my gosh.
Mal, like, we got to be honest. Did you remember this time, or did you leave them with Cass?
Both. I have extras.
Okay.
Yes.
He's got multiple sets.
Multiple. Hey, so do I.
Arms.
He's got
legs,
feet.
thighs. You know, whatever. Appendages, tentacles, whatever.
Okay. So, with that,
I got a great
hey,
joke.
good night, everybody. We're going to line off.
Right.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week as we continue this.